So everybody forgot about Dog Lips Patrick Walsh, and I was searching up dogs just for a friend, and somehow, some way, Dog Lips actually turned up in my recommendations on this channel, and I told Triple T that I'm going to replay his channel, and yeah, I'm going to play some videos in memory of Dog Lips, Patrick Walsh. Hope you're doing pretty well up there, guy. I hope you do. I hope you're drinking all the vodka you could. Man, he was like an old grandpa to me. He was an old man. Alright, chat. Let's get...
Oh, see how long it takes people to come on. Tell me I have it. You probably won't. Huh? You can find it in it if you don't want to be seen. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Hello, one person. What's that be? Is that Sammy? Probably. Fuck yeah. Harvey Davy, how you been? Hey, Deborah. Porky. How's it going? Oh, it's a baby agate. It's in my pocket from walking the beach before I went to jail. Before you went to jail? Yeah. I mean, they let me out to go walk the beach sometimes. Oh. I don't think you got any farther than dumping the trash. I thought about going up and visiting a couple people actually. I was Tuesday today. Maybe next week. Where? Jail. Oh, no shit. I was going to visit, what's the show guy's name? Walter. Walter, yeah. I was going to visit the other guy, Kim, but he doesn't, I probably would, too, anyway. What would you say to him? Just say, how you doing? He talks to you more than the rest of us. Yeah, I know. What's up, RV Davey? Deborah, how you guys doing? No more Camo Dave, what happened to him? Who's my friend? What's your name again? My name is Chongo. Chongo. Hello out there, YouTube land. Found it. I found it. I found it. Yeah. I found it. Didn't I? I don't know. I found it. In your file cabinet? Yeah. A little change coin purse thing. That's it? That's it. Oh, pattern. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, that one's complicated. Yeah. Mine just goes like an X. Check mark. Arizona Traveler, how you doing? Haven't seen you around for a long time. That's Jones. Hi. Welcome home. Thanks. Chongo, yep. Jason confused. How you doing? Whoever that is. Well, people are responding to us. Yeah, we're chatting. I don't have a panel up yet. Just wait to see how many people come on. There's 19 watching now. I'm so behind in the time busy when I get bored. I like so freaking bored already, aren't you? Well, you've been busy.
Not really, no. I haven't been doing nothing.
You've been hanging out with people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
How many you got left in there? 1, 2.
So,
I'm gonna have to buy another pack. I know I will. They just go by slower. Sometimes I just want a regular cigarette. Hey, Kristen, how you doing? Happy Easter back to you. You get the money I won on Evan got sent to you? I don't know. I didn't get. Evan sent me $100 in jail, but he said he. I don't know what he said. He got $500 from something.
got it.
Are you still streaming, RV Davey? Knew it would happen.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it and shit.
You do? There's so many fucking homeless people up here, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everywhere, dude.
Everywhere you go. In this side of town, at least. There's like a gathering point to the store, probably, huh?
Yeah. Midway.
Yeah. I mean, I saw some guy sleeping up against the wall back there last night. All night long, just propped up against the wall. There's some live music going on here. That could be really good, you know? Try to guitar with him. You're gonna go to work? Okay, good seeing you. Why did I know that you were gonna come up?
Hey, Pat. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Good. It's good to see your smiling face, brother.
Oh, thanks.
You look healthier. I'm glad to see that.
Oh, getting there.
So is Chongo like your bodyguard?
Yeah.
Hi, Chongo.
I had to go pick him up for a witness because I was coming into this lot where I sit all the time, and Sam was sitting right where I'm sitting. And
of course.
Right where he was parked, and he split. And I drove by him. I drove by him and took a video.
Hello, ladies and gents. So what we're watching is a long time subscriber / content creator that passed away due to unforeseen things. It's very hard to speak of. Anytime you lose somebody that's a part of your community, that it sends a shockwave. Now and then I'll keep in contact with his daughter. I don't think she would like me to tell her name, but she's also a part of the community. She's a viewer. Yeah, so we're gonna play this. His show for this stream was called Sam's on the Prowl. Like always, he would always talk about Sam or Sean Talley, which is salty pickles and Backroads. yeah, for Sam. So we're gonna get back to the show. We'll go keep remembering our little guy, Dog Lips.
He was. I could see him pointing his camera at me.
See me watching
Yeah.
you, watching you.
Yeah, just dude, the sooner you can get out of that area, the better, man.
Yeah, I know. I got to figure out what to do with my trailer. It's almost like should be condemned. I mean, there's mice been in there. I can see mice droppings all over the table and everything, and it's trash.
So sell it for what you can get for it and get the fuck out.
Might.
You know,
And
I mean,
got-
it's been
It's got more.
it served its purpose. You know,
Yeah, I lived in it for a year and a half, I think.
right? You know, clean out what you can get out of it, and then just turn it. You
Happy
know,
Easter.
Happy Easter. Yeah, I just worry about the longer you're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just got to take care of some things tomorrow, but I don't have much to do here.
Right.
I can put it on
Right.
Craigslist. I can sell it real quick.
There you go.
I can sell it for what I paid for it, even though the condition it's in.
Yeah.
I got about 8 away. There's a organization up here that fixes them up and gives them to homeless people.
That's not a terrible idea, Pat.
I might do it if I might try to sell for a few days. Hey, John.
What's up, dog?
Junie.
Well,
What the? Hey, what's up, Deborah? How are you?
Just fine.
Dog,
honey.
how the
are
fuck
you?
are you, man?
I'm doing all right. I watched your video last night, the one that you did the other day.
Which one was that?
Yeah, I don't know. You did a lot of talking about me with Sean and.
Oh Jesus, you know how that is with me, man. I don't remember. I I know I didn't say anything bad about you because I do love you.
Well, you defended me all the way.
Was people like talking trash about you? Fucking douchebags. So, man, like enough of that. Enough of that. Dude. Like, I guess maybe like one of the great things about being in jail is you didn't have to deal with our fucking sorry asses the whole time.
It was a good break.
there are some bennies.
Jesus. Sometimes I'm thinking I need to go. Sometimes I'm thinking I should go punch a cop just so I don't have to talk to all these assholes every fucking weekend.
Bad idea.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't suggest it.
I'm just kidding. You know.
You should have left time punching the cop than you would what I did, because I did get into it with the cops that he saw, and they kicked me out of jail the next day.
Don't give him any ideas, Pat.
Yeah. I served that time. It was only like 30 days for fucking around with the cops. But then I do what I do.
So they let you out of. So they let you out of the Huskow. Like, do you have to like follow up? They put you on probation, or you just out?
No, I'm out. I'm no probation.
Right.
That's probably why you
picked. Right.
That's why you probably chose to stay in and do your time, right?
No, I had no choice. They wouldn't give me a plea bargain because I'm not from the area, for one thing, and I have a lot of failure to appears, and I don't do well on probation, so
yeah,
they just give me free time.
Well, that's smart, at least, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad.
At least it's over, you know.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it'd ever get over for a minute there. But
I'm sure.
I'm glad I was trustee, and they let both of us out together.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this guy?
What's up, dude? I'm Chongo.
Handle. Hey, I'm Judy Pie.
Hi, Judy Pie. I like your shades.
My what?
Oh, yeah. Your glasses, bro.
Right on. Yeah. I need these to read. Well, fuck, man. Did you make a friend? Like, so Chongo, Jesus. Like, I looked, because of, like, all the things that have been going on in Crescent City, like, we're all familiar with the page and whatever county that is, where all the you can see who's in jail.
Yeah.
That's a rough jail. There's some rough ass characters up in there.
Yeah, there's some washed out ones, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Right, there's a lot of washed up ones for sure. But there's
Some
also
guy was
dudes that I don't want to mess with.
some guy was in the visiting room the other day talking to his attorney, and he got pissed off at what was being said or something. He threw a chair right through the window.
It was a mental health center.
It was,
Oh,
it was
shit.
mental health.
Yeah. They're trying to give him an eval. Little
Well, that'll
Mexican
get you stitched up for a bit longer, you know.
It was right up by holding, right up by booking the last couple of weeks of my stay there because they had me on oxygen. And I was in a cell that had a plug. And I saw all the people come in and watch them all detoxes and freaked out and holler all night long. And damn, coming off of heroin and meth and
Oh, right.
DMT. This one
Yeah,
girl
you
was
know,
up.
I've spent a little bit of time in jail, in like my local county jail. Like one time I had to do 30 days. And the trustee, like once you get sentenced, like I got sentenced to 30 days was my longest one. And the trustee place, it's like you know, it's like bunk beds and shit, but it's right across from intake. And like it was great. It was great entertainment to watch like the whacked out people come in, like screaming and yelling and crying. There was like you could just look out the window, and then the lady like that was in charge of the desk would come ram on the door and say, "Go back to bed."
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It gets old though, but I had my oxygen machine. I turned it on for the noise, and it drowned out a lot of it.
Did it? Nice.
Yeah, 'cause they got
Did everybody
old
treat
after.
you? Did people treat you okay in there, dog? They give you an old man, like they just like, hey man, that's an old dude. We're not gonna mess with him. Or were people
Pretty
rude
much.
to you?
No, they weren't rude to me.
That's cool.
Just one guy, Bob.
Yeah. Bob the Builder is
Bob the Builder.
his character.
He was gonna punch me out once because I told him to stay out of my business.
Oh
He went
yeah.
off. Yeah, he went off on me. He had me up against the bunk, and I had my feet up, like holding back. I was laying down, and they moved me. I had to
Man,
be rolled.
when I was a
Well, this
trustee in the county jail, like I at the time, like I was under the care of like a psychiatric doctor, nothing heavy, but like I was taking Ambien to sleep and like Klonopin because I told the doctor I had anxiety. And so I was getting those, and then I was able to get those in jail. So like
Yeah,
they do like medicine call, and I'd go get my Ambiens, I'd go get my, and all the inmates would like they would fucking yell at me, pillhead, fucking pillhead. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I couldn't afford a good lawyer, so I got myself a good doctor instead.
yeah, no shit. You can get stuff like that. Tell them you're anxious, you're depressed. They'll put you on all sorts of stuff. It takes a while.
I'm hearing
Right, yeah,
voices.
Yeah, you can say all that. There's some guys in there that we find ways of getting. I found more drugs in jail than I do out here.
Really?
Yep.
I smoked some
Yep.
weed in there.
Did you? Dude, I couldn't even get a cigarette when I was in there. Like we'd go out on work detail.
You know what sergeant I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple good people that there's one sergeant there that let us both out. She's pretty cool.
Anyway, Deborah, I didn't mean to come in and step on you. I just hadn't had a chance to talk to
No,
Doug, and
honey.
you're the same.
You're not
I'm
stepping on
assuming you
me.
haven't had the chance either.
I'm enjoying this. Just
Okay, right
stay
on.
here.
Happy Easter, Deborah. Happy
Thank
Easter,
you.
everybody.
Happy Easter to you too.
Right.
Yeah, I don't celebrate the shit, but
I don't even believe in Jesus, so like, but
yeah,
you know,
it's
it's nice.
just
Everybody's
another
mellow.
day. I say it to
Everybody's
people
mellow,
because
you know,
a
like,
lot of
hey,
people
it's
believe,
Easter.
but
So everybody just chill out for a
yeah,
minute.
I
yeah.
bought a Kinder Egg. You guys know what a Kinder Egg is?
Yes.
Yeah. I used to get them with my kids. I bought one last night. It's a little piece of candy and an egg with a toy that you put together. Cool.
Yeah, we don't have the real ones here in the U.S., do we?
Yeah.
Do we do? Because I know they
Kinder
banned
Egg.
them for a while.
You bought one last night.
Yeah.
Right on.
So it's not
Sure.
like the jail there is not too frightening. Like I said, like I was reading like the page of like of all the people in there, and there's a lot of like some rough looking characters up in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some. They got
You know?
special tanks.
And then they're probably like most of those dudes look like they're on drugs, and so like I'm sure they're not feeling like top notch.
Shango saw more than I did because he served the food. He went down.
Oh, right. See, that's what I did when I went to jail. Like I was a trustee, so I was like in the kitchen and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was in the kitchen, but I was just washing dishes.
I was a baker for 6 months and a cook for 1 month.
oh, is
This
that
last
right?
month.
How long did you have
Right
to go in
on.
there?
I did 710 days.
Woo!
Whoa, dude.
Wow, dude.
Oh, man. It goes fast.
So they kicked
Jeez.
you right before you'd go into prison, right?
You said again?
Because they can only hold you for 2 years, right?
If I know correctly from what I remember hearing, it's anything over 4 years county, you have to go to prison here.
Well,
Oh,
it's
okay.
probably different in every state, I guess. Yeah.
Huh?
So, Chongo, are you a native Californian?
No, I'm not from here. I want to go home so bad. I knew it was a bad idea coming here. My chick brought me here July 1st of 2020. 19 days later, I go to jail here, and I've been fighting it ever since.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
You know, and they should have let you out because of COVID.
They let a lot of people.
Did you catch the COVID while you were in jail?
I got it twice.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah, there's two guys above me in one cell. They got COVID and they locked the whole cell down, but they never checked me for it.
What?
I guess I had it already, but remember when I had it and they put me in a motel room?
Yeah, but with your lung issues, oh, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, he was having a hard time there for a minute.
I'm sure.
It was hard doing the work in the kitchen for me. Actually, I had to sit down every now and then.
I'm sure.
You got to sit and roll carrots like bags of weed.
Oh, yeah. They put carrots and baggies, I don't know, for lunch.
Every day.
Everybody
gets like a eighth of shredded carrots.
Yeah, so I have to roll these bins full of carrots when I just had
Fun.
nothing else to do. You always got to look busy.
Keep
Well,
your ass
dog,
out of trouble a little bit.
This is none of my business, but I had this little conversation with Sam last night. You know how Sam gets when like you're doing okay, you know, like and everybody loves you, but they don't like Sam. And I was like telling Sam that you probably got to collect your Social Security checks and shit, and you probably have a pile of money waiting for you, yeah?
No, I have to go up there tomorrow and have it turned back on.
Okay. Hey, well,
Yeah,
I try to leave you a message if you need some dough to get you by. Like, I just want to make sure you're on the same PayPal. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I got your 48 cents after their charge.
Oh my God, that's all you got out of the $1 I sent you?
Yeah, 52 cents for the charge.
Oh, that was half the money. So, like,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that you were still there. So I'll send you a little like Easter present.
Oh, all right. You don't have to do that.
Oh man, I know how it is. Like you're just getting out. Like you need some legs.
Well, I'm just glad that remember my car was going to cost me $1,100 at the cheapest before I got in trouble, and I had it fixed when I was in jail. Green Bicycles helped me out a lot, as you know, and
yeah, that dude's fucking pretty awesome, isn't he?
Yeah. So anyway, I was fixed, so all ready to go when I got out, and it runs like brand new. It only cost $350.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a blessing right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I see
awesome.
People out walking around pushing carts, and they don't have anything to stay in. At least I got my car. I stayed in here for over a year once with the dog. She slept up here with her head right here.
Green Bicycles is one hell of a guy, man.
Indeed, he is.
He's amazing. When I got out of jail, he had a bag full of clothes, a toothbrush, everything, lighter, some weed, a pipe. You got to see the pipe, huh? Did you see it?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
I'll show it to you. And, yeah, all
That's
ready
cool.
for me, like a little, and I don't have any. I got his sweats on. All I had was dirty hospital gown. That's all I had when I went to jail. I walk out with.
Oh wow. Nothing like having your ass hanging out when you're leaving jail.
Well, I just wore these shorts I had. I'll show you this pipe he gave me. Any kids watching? Better not be.
No. Oh,
What the
that's
fuck?
badass, bro.
Oh my god! Who? Where did you get that thing?
Patrick.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's her name?
You think about it naming it.
Right off the top, Mary Jane, but that's too plain.
Yeah, it is. But that's pretty good.
That's badass.
I wonder where he got it.
Have you used it yet?
No, I had my old pipe. I used it just now. I haven't used it
Well,
yet.
you can't leave. You can't leave her a virgin for long, Pat. I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, I got a bit of virginity. I hope she's old enough.
That's pretty cool, though.
I've been eating mostly edible.
Well,
I haven't only smoked a couple hits off the pipe since I've been here. Oh,
right.
Who else we got? Ray?
That'll make the weed go farther.
Yeah, but edibles are expensive. That's one thing I'll miss my trailer because I could have made my own. But I can go through he gave me some edibles too.
Oh, right on.
Fast acting cannabis sour gummies.
I've eaten gummies once in my life and it floored me.
You want some?
What milligram?
I think they're 10 each. I think it's $100 altogether. Yeah, 10 each.
How many should I take?
Right on.
Oh, 3 of them. They give you a whole different high than mine.
I know.
Well, Pat, I'm gonna jump down off here. It's great to talk to you.
All right, you too.
Chongo, nice to meet you. Junie, I love you. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Hey, take care, Deborah.
You too, honey. Bye-bye.
Take care. Happy Easter. Whatever that means. Hey, so John, are you celebrating today?
My birthday is tomorrow, bro.
Oh, it's like Christmas Eve. You got to celebrate your birthday Eve.
I want to make sure by the time it rolls around that I am like 12 a.m. I want to be shit faced. Never start a year out. Like, I shouldn't even be talking to you about this because.
Oh, I don't even want to.
Yeah, good. That's good.
I'm surprised because I dreamt about it all the time in jail every night.
Did you really?
Drinking and smoking. It was always in my dreams. They even gave me a pill to make me stop dreaming.
It's funny, like many years ago when I was like in my 30s, I quit. I decided like I needed to quit being like a barfly, and I quit drinking. But the only thing I dreamt about was cocaine. Like the cocaine was more of my, like I didn't have alcohol dreams, but I would dream about like chasing cocaine around, having it and couldn't find it in my pockets, like just weird ass cocaine dreams.
Were you doing a lot of coke?
Not a ton, not really. I couldn't afford it. But it's just something about cocaine really gets deep in your fucking subconscious. And like I was having all kinds of like, I couldn't find it. I lost it. I was like trying to hang out with somebody and they would wouldn't give me any. Like a lot of, there's something about cocaine. It's no wonder like it gets in your psyche quick. But I wasn't like, I never had a problem with it. It was just like, it really fucks with my subconscious though, a little bit.
Yeah. I did it once. I'll tell you what happened. This is back This was back in the early 80s, I think. I was married. My ex-wife, Ann, left me in Denver and went out to California to stay with her uncle, supposedly. I didn't believe it, so I drove. I had a 74 Firebird. And I drove from Denver to a Formula 400. Yeah. I drove from Denver to Burbank, California in 17 hours. And I found her, and she was staying with this guy named Bob. And I knew she was staying with some guy, and I talked to her in the meeting him somewhere. And I met him. I said, I just act like I'm your brother or something. I was trying to psych myself out to be cool.
Yeah.
And I met him, and I don't remember what happened between us that we got along, I guess. But I dropped $100 bill on the floor, and he noticed it, and he gave it to me, and I knew he was a cocaine dealer. So I bought $100 worth of coke, and I believe he shot me up. I was already drunker than shit. Back then, I drove and drank all the time. The back of my car was full of beer cans, probably. And anyway, so I was already toasted just to handle the shit. And I drove my car into the ocean. I left the place and drove down the ocean and drove my car into the ocean. And it was like about the door level. And the waves started coming in, the tide, so I called a tow truck out of somewhere down there. And he came out and stretched out his car, and I said, no, I don't want it towed. And he, what, are you sure? And he left. And then the water tide started coming in more, and I called him back. He was pissed. And I was in such bad shape, I had to leave my car out in Burbank and fly back to Denver and get healthy enough to get the car out again. That's how fucked up I was.
Wow.
That was my one experience with coke.
That's it, really. Interesting. Yeah. Hey, Chongo, do you know that Dog Lips jumped a river in his car once?
Oh yeah, jumped a river? Tried to. That's this river. That's this called. There's a Vega. I can't remember. I think it was a 74 too. Yeah, we were staying at this cabin that these kids I met up in the mountains, and she said, or one of them said it was their parents or something, and it wasn't. They broke into it. They were out all day long breaking into cabins and shit. I just sat there and got drunk and just had nothing to do with it. I don't know if I had no place to stay, I guess, besides there. And it was a beautiful place, and I was nuts one day, and we were just all sitting around. And I said, hey, follow me, and I went and got in my car, and I saw this lip on the river for days. You could probably jump it in something, but I ended up in the middle of the river. I don't remember how I got it out.
It's all a blur from there on out.
I forget about stuff like that, but when you're in jail and you're sitting there, there's a lot of shit you start remembering from the past.
God forbid.
I just way back to like high school shit. I did some shitty stuff too. Like broke my dad's nose and yeah, he's my stepdad, but I broke their window. I still have that scar right there. I started glass like that. I got pissed off about something, big old picture window. Wham! And it went way up my arm. I got a scar right here.
Why were you so mad?
I don't remember. And I was just playing on, get it out, pull it out, and it was about that long.
These gummies are yummy.
Mm-hmm. I've done all sorts. I think about shitty stuff I've done. You start thinking you're worthless, and I always felt that way anyway.
Well, I tell you, it's funny. Like I've been on a trip a little bit lately, and I was thinking, you know, like how in AA they tell you got to think about all the bad things you do, and you got to say sorry for it.
Yeah.
I don't think I did a whole shit ton of like real bad things drunk, but I think that I was kind of a mean kid. I think that I was kind of a dick before I started drinking. And like, I was a fucking dude. I was fucking, you know, like I grew up in a tough town and I got picked on and I picked on other kids, you know, it's just like, I'm more worried about the things I did before I started. It's no wonder I started drinking because I was a horrible fucking shitty kid.
You think Sam was picked on when he was a kid?
Uh,
And that's why he wants
Of
to.
course, I don't know. Of course, I guess we all were.
I always
We
wondered
all were.
about
I
people.
don't know, like you. We all were picked on as kids, unless like.
I wasn't. I just hung to myself pretty much.
Did you?
I don't remember being picked on.
Chongo, looks like you can take care of yourself.
So were
Oh
you,
yeah, dude.
so were you picked on when you were a kid?
Nobody's picking on you, I bet. No more.
I'm 240 pounds, 6'3".
You used to take these 5-gallon buckets and
Oh,
work
shit,
out.
that's right. Because I forgot, like, Dog Lips is a tall, tall dude.
Oh, he's
Jesus.
as tall as I am.
Yeah, right on.
And he's got way better looking legs.
Does
You
he?
told me. Man, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, man. I'm glad you're out. Glad that,
Glad
you
he
know,
came.
also, to be honest, you know, also, I'm glad you're not drinking. You
I
know,
did think about it this morning, just maybe a couple hours ago. I just thought about. I know I could do it if I wanted to drinking. I was so close to. I watched my videos that I left up. And I'm gonna keep them up. It just reminds me how. I'm surprised I was alive.
well, here's the thing, too. Like, it's not like you can go, like, and I know this from my own personal path. Is it's not like you can like stay sober for a long time and all of a sudden it's like, you know what, I can do it this time. You know how long it takes to get back to right where you started? Like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and you're already the same miserable bitch you were the last time you put this shit down.
I told everybody on this stream for years that if you see me drinking, something's wrong. I went 5.5 years without drinking. I've been in trouble for 11 years. The last time I got in trouble 11 years ago was a DUI until this deal. I didn't
Yeah,
even do
well,
nothing.
I watched that shit and
John, if you did to me what I did, I wouldn't call no cops. Sit down, John. I'll get out.
no,
You know.
no, that was bullshit. You know, but here's the thing. Okay, I'll say
He left. He
Sam
left.
obviously Sam was nervous when he got up out of his seat. Like I watched the video. When he got up out of his seat, he was like he was a little frightened. But because Sam can't move, he's a dude. I'm sure you've heard about this dude Chongo. He's a big fat dude. He's a smart ass. He's got a great laughter, but he's got a bad hip and he can't even walk, much less run. And Dog Lips comes around waving an unsteady knife and stabs the table and like fucking poor Sammy. He got so upset he ran away or hobbled away. And I think Tally convinced him to call the cops.
He left and went down to the police department and
Okay.
back. That's at least 15, 20 minutes, and came back, and he still said he was in fear for his life. He was miles away from me. Wouldn't you be, if you're in fear for your life, stay away? So, you know, somebody you know, and then you know the condition I was in, I would have just left. This just doesn't make sense. I don't know anybody else that would have done that. I saw him in court the first day. I went to court and I thought he was in there just to say he's going to drop charges for a minute. You still there?
Yeah. Did you
Okay.
did you know what Azel quit drinking? Azel's sober.
I didn't know he was. Oh, I guess. Yeah. I remember
Yeah, he was always
now.
drinking those vodkas.
Gee,
See, Azel, I'll take care of you.
what is it?
I'm
Rum?
about it. I'm about the Tito's now, Azel.
How full? It's almost empty.
Well, by design, I don't need. See, here's the thing. I don't go by in quantity because I will drink if it's in my house. It don't matter how much is there. Like I will drink it all. So I go by what I'm gonna have for the night, you know. But I do have enough sense not to get in my car to go get more.
Yeah.
So and then it just kind of saves me a little hassle. Like I found a little way to control like my drunken behaviors.
Stay at
It's not
home.
great. it's not a perfect solution. I have to go to the liquor store every other day, you know.
I'm right by a place where it's open 24 hours, and I was only parked a block away, and they start serving liquor at 6 in the morning. I'd be there right at 6. I'd wake up before 6, shaking like a leaf, and be sicker than a dog. Come on, 6 o'clock.
Wow.
Every
So
morning.
this is just before he went to jail this last time?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'll be honest with you, now that the fact's over, and I found some shooter bottles in my vehicle when I cleaned it out, so I was probably drinking and driving. Probably took a little trip or something, I don't know, but it's all over. I can't get in trouble now. So I'm lucky I got away with what I got away with. But I didn't give a shit.
I was talking to my old man tonight, and my old man, he went down to Sedona, Arizona to hang out with some friends. And he went out to pizza one night in Sedona. Had a couple beers. Yeah, my dad's getting old, you know, and he forgot to turn on his lights. He's driving through Sedona. Like, you've been there, right, Pat? It's kind of a well-lit street. He forgot to turn on his headlights, and he got pulled over, and they made him do the, you know, the circus thing, you know, got out and had to, like, my old man's getting old. He can't balance so good. And he had to go through the whole thing, touch the nose, and they gave him the sobriety test, and he said, okay, see ya.
Oh, I've done that, take off without putting my lights on for a while, especially if there's lights around you, and just for a few seconds, but I can see it happening for longer if there's lights covering the ground and it was lit up. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, sure. No, it absolutely does. But now all the cars have automatic. I just put it on automatic so I don't forget. I don't really drink and drive. I don't like. I make a practice. The only times I've ever been in jail, a couple times, were for drinking and driving. I mean, I've never hurt anybody, thank God. But my only interaction with the law is going to be you know, driving around.
Yeah, me too. There was a lot of people in there for DUIs. Probably more than any other. Huh. Yes, probably more than any other charge. A lot of meth stuff too.
Yeah, I was gonna say more meth than anything here. Really.
More meth.
Yeah, no, I saw that. You can read the reports on all the people. Like, I got kind of fascinated with the Crescent City Jail, and it's a ton of meth addicts in that town, and everybody's like all shot out on meth and whatnot.
You can find it within minutes.
A lot of dark here too.
Heroin.
Yeah. I saw a lot of people coming down off of it that went in there.
Seeing guys, I was there. I drove through Crescent City 20 years ago. My girlfriend and I did like a road trip, and we stopped in Crescent City. It wasn't like it was a beautiful place, kind of like a redneck town, but beautiful, beautiful. And it was just old people walking around and fishermen. And I actually I love that fucking place. And like now it looks like it's just fucking something else.
Well, everybody else loved it too, and that's why they're here.
Right.
Because of the climate, I think, for real. Because it doesn't get cold all winter long.
So if you Google the population, there's 6,500 people here, is what Google says, right?
Yeah.
Ontario, Oregon has 11,000 people. Hang on.
With spaceship, it's low on fuel. Yeah. And
what kind of fuel does it take?
Rocket. You got to drive through that place to get the rocket fuel too. I know. There's a docking station though.
Ew.
Just this side of the sun, so it's no problem. All right, but you okay to get there? Well, I'm gonna need help. You got to get there. You got enough to get there. No. And how are you gonna push it? Oh, you're gonna give me a few bucks. That'll give you. You don't have to go on this time.
You're gonna give me. Like I was saying.
Jesus Christ.
Give me some gum. Yeah, cigarette? No.
Like I was telling you, Johnny, there's 11,000.
You guys see me getting robbed live.
Right. Holy shit. Better put up, man.
Good luck.
Don't show them all your fat stacks, bro.
Nanu.
Yeah. Where's the rocket?
Mork and Mindy. Goodbye, Mork.
Big blockhead.
Oh, I was only a gallon, but
It's barely it's
I'm
almost
living
a gallon.
I'm living in my yeah.
Jesus,
almost,
guys,
huh?
fucking what a bitch.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. Like, hey man, it's not gonna get me. It's gonna get me to the corner. Like, Jesus Christ.
Thank you. Oh, I feel like I heard it.
I'm doing a live stream here. This is all live.
Cool. I got it all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is John.
What's up, Johnny?
Dude, that's hey, whatever your name is, Nanu, hey Mork, that's quite the approach you have.
I appreciate it.
I mean, it's like, yeah, just like you show up, like, how can I help you? Well, you're gonna give me some money. Like, wow, interesting, you know, way to be straightforward in what you need. You know, it's like, did you say thank you? Did you say thank you, Mork?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nanu.
Sometimes the universe. I even gave him the sign.
Sure, right. Hey, what'd you do with Mindy?
Oh, she's waiting. Oh, if you only knew. We had the time of our lives, though.
That
funny. Helps.
That's funny. The dude's got a sense of humor.
He's in Colorado.
So, hey, Shango, you were telling me about like 11,000 people in somewhere in Oregon. So 6,500 in Crescent City.
So there's like half the population here compared to where I'm from.
Yeah.
And they call Ontario the armpit of Oregon because the butthole's already taken by Portland. It's funny but true. Portland is the first shittiest city in Oregon.
Yeah.
Ontario's called the armpit because it's the second shittiest. And this town would kick my town's ass.
I just got out of jail.
Yeah.
I just got out of jail.
I described this place.
Both of us.
A lot of it is they ship crazies up here from down south, is what I heard.
I didn't know. I don't know.
Like they'll give them a bus pass when they get out of jails and institutions down there. Funny farms.
They had Monopoly in the room.
And send them up here to the border.
Yeah.
Drop them off.
I look at the rolls at the jail there, and it's not a lot of locals. It's a lot of people that have really deep problems from other parts of the country.
I haven't said hi to a lot of people on here.
Hi, a lot of people.
Oh, you guys say hello. I haven't seen him for a while. Yeah, that was quite a character.
Right?
He did what he was supposed to, so I could see it in his face that he was just fucking around.
I was trying to tell him. Go ahead.
I mean, I guess like what I gathered from that, he came up and he was like telling you his sob story, and you were like, "Yeah, I don't know, like, what are you gonna do?" He's like, "Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you're gonna give me some money." I mean, that's what I got. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can find anything up here.
So Chongo, you can't go home?
I can. I'm just waiting for him. I want to go surfing. I haven't been surfing yet. I'm not from. It's still exotic to me being at the ocean. You know what I mean?
You might be going surfing with one of the deputies.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, man.
He also runs a 12-step based Christian rehab thing.
Oh.
He's like a reverend, deputy reverend.
Christian dudes can be a good resource. I don't mind that, and especially, like, it's funny how many Christian dudes like to surf.
Well, he was one of the best guards there.
Yeah, he was cool.
He always fist bump you when you got food and stuff. Yeah.
Right on. So sounds like
that. If you needed something, because a lot of them will ignore you for hours, even if you need to make a phone call or anything.
Oh yeah, we'll get right on that. We'll look at that. We'll get back to you. We'll see what we can do.
Right on. So while them dudes are surfing dog lips, when them dudes are out surfing, you can go hang out on the beach and show off your pretty legs.
It's fun. I have old people looking legs, dude. They're all varicose veined. He is like, it's like his legs should be on me and my legs should be on him.
all that skiing.
Yeah, man.
Get them in shape. You still ski every year, right?
Dude, I skied today. I got 2 more weeks left.
2 more weeks left.
Where are you
2
at?
more weeks. Yeah, we're still open, bro.
Where you at?
Oh yeah.
I can't disclose my location in Colorado. I'm in Colorado.
Obviously,
I don't want anybody knowing exactly where I'm in Colorado. This community that Dog Lips is part of is a bunch of douchebags.
Okay.
And they will fuck with you if they can.
They've already called the cop. One guy called the cops on him because he was drunker.
For what?
Because he was drunker than hell.
Where?
On his stream, he was just
So?
he does it all the time. He drinks until he passes out.
Can you not drink and stream?
Yeah.
Well, no, here's what the dude did. He was like, he thought it would be funny because I passed out. And I do this all the time. I passed out, like, conked out, and then one of our buddies, he's from Spokane. He decided that it would be funny to call and have a what do they call that? A welfare check on me. And so he called in a welfare check, and he thought the dumbass thought it was just gonna be the ambulance people. Well, the cops came to my house. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I have no memory of that interaction, but I know it happened.
That's great.
Fucking Tally.
Yep.
An asshole. Tally, though, I do like Tally. He's a fucking dickhead. And he's like by far done the dirtiest deed to me on the internet. But I still, like, for whatever reason, I like Tally. I think he's fucking hilarious.
Schemes with Sam. Sam's is like a puppet. He gets up these ideas and puts them in Sam's head, and Sam's the puppet and just carries the.
Well, I like I said, I think that he's the one to put it in Sam's head to call the cops on you.
I think he did at first, and then he said no or something.
Yeah.
From what he was talking to you yesterday on your stream, and I was listening to it.
Have you spoken to Sam at all?
Hell no.
Or what is your feeling if you should run into that guy? Like, how pissed are you? Or are you just like, fuck that dude? Or are you like angry at him?
I'm not angry at him, but
Vindictive?
He's gonna get himself in trouble, and I'll do it.
So if you ran into him, like you wouldn't go. You wouldn't go full fucking ham on the dude. You wouldn't go like beat the fuck out of him. You just like fuck that dude and walk the other way.
Oh, I thought about it. In jail, of course.
Walk the other way.
I didn't know it. It was only a couple times I thought about it. Actually, I hardly ever think about him. But I have thought about it a couple times. I thought, it ain't worth it. I just think that he's such a fuck up. I'll just go on with my life because he'll fuck himself up. I don't have to get involved. Look, everywhere he goes, he gets in trouble. That's why I can't move now. And I'm surprised he hasn't jumped his probation, but he's probably running out of states to go to. He's jumped out on probation in several states, plus whatever everybody else knows.
What a wild thing. I have two friends, like two people that are kind of friends of mine who've been to jail in Crescent City. And I live all the way in Colorado. I'm a ski instructor in Colorado, and I have two friends they've been in jail in Crescent City, California. YouTube is weird shit, dude.
Last pair of skis I had were Olin Mark 4s. You remember those?
That's a long ass time ago, bro. Long time ago.
Does Olin still make skis?
I can envision them now.
Yeah, they're orange, and they have that's when Bel A was coming in. Remember Wayne Wong? Remember Bel A skiing and all that?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, he was like one of the. They really built on it, where they do like 1280s or whatever and all that shit now, or 5 spins or something like that.
Yeah.
On the board, none of that was around.
Dude, that was the gayest shit ever.
But I used to ski. Most place I went to was probably Arapahoe Basin because it was close.
Nice.
I skipped high school.
The legend. The legend. That's what we call it. We call it the legend.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
That's like Arapahoe Basin, the legend. Yeah, that's kind of its moniker, and it is a legend.
I'd like to see the back bowls of Vail.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it, man. I was in there today for the last one, probably the season.
Powder skiing, I love.
Yeah, we got 6 inches last night, dog.
Wow.
It's snowing right now.
I didn't get 6 inches. Don't say we got 6 inches. You might have.
Oh well, fuck.
I get seasonal depression if I don't get a snow season.
You ever go skiing, Congo?
I went to Bogus Basin when I was like in the 4th grade with my school. Snowboarded 3 times, and that's about it, I think.
Bogus Basin?
Bogus Basin, nice.
It's out of Boise,
Idaho. Nighttime.
Right on.
Yeah.
Idaho's a trip.
Actually, there's a ski area not far from here, Ashland, and it was open not too long ago. That's about how far is Ashland from here?
I don't know.
Medford?
Yeah, I'll find out right now.
Oh, it doesn't matter, but it's not that far. So there's actually skiing here. The Cascades are right here. That's what's so beautiful about here. You got the ocean, and 20 minutes you're into the redwoods.
It is beautiful. Besides all the crazy everything.
That's why I came down here. I mean, I checked it out before I came, and I was in Klamath Falls, and it was like 103 degrees, and I checked it out, and I was going to go into Brookings, but there's not as many places.
My sense is that the California laws, you know, maybe it's municipal, but California, like, homeless can go wherever the fuck they want. There's not a lot of things that like the cops just can't chase homeless people away.
Right.
Or I should say houses, whatever. And so there's just a lot of people, and it's like a very pleasant place to live year round. And well, fuck it. So let's just camp here. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember. Somebody told me that like people that there's a lot of half busted down rigs around here, and that they'll be slack on them, like for minor infractions, because if they lose that rig, then they're under their feet, and that wouldn't do anybody any good. So they just ease up on them out here.
Hey, I think your daughter wants you to look at the chat. Is Terrible T named Tanya?
Yeah. She doesn't use
it. Tanya Walsh wants you to fucking look at the fucking chat.
I didn't block you.
The fuck?
I don't know why everybody. That's why she's under there. I don't know what's going on with blocking. This happened before. Everybody, you saw him. I don't even touch my phone to.
Yeah, he wouldn't block you. Terrible T, he wouldn't block you.
Yeah, but lipstick.
He's not that. But I don't know who your moderators are. But maybe you got a moderator who's a bitch. You know.
No, I don't want any moderators.
So you need to call your dad and walk him through the unblocking process. Well, hey, it's nice to meet you, Tanya.
I already did do it,
Tanya,
John. I did. Yeah, she's my oldest daughter. I have 3 daughters.
She's the oldest one? I thought she was the youngest one. Terrible T's the oldest one?
Yeah, she's 38.
38. She's pretty hot.
Oh yeah?
She's got a boyfriend that's like 6'8" or something like that.
Oh, is he?
So,
I met him, but I don't remember.
But
yeah,
no,
she's fine. She's
really cool. Like I run into her like since you've been away. Like I've always like cultivated a friendship with her. It's like I don't really know anything about Terrible T, but like whenever I see her, it's like, hey, what's up, Terrible T? And this is because I think she's a cool cat. I think she's a cool cat.
Helped me out a lot when I was in jail. That's for sure. She got my card. I had to send. Patrick didn't want to get into my wallet and use my debit card. He wouldn't do it. I said, "Come on, I trust you. I'll write a note and have it notarized or something." So I had to send my wallet up to my daughter with my debit card in it, and she had to call in and pay for the car. But she was doing me a lot of stuff because you have no outside connections, you know. You can't do nothing. Take care of anything.
Right.
You feel, you feel like hopeless. I mean, out here you can control shit a little bit. You have decisions to make to do it.
In jail, I was somebody I was dependent on every day. I was a great baker, decent cook, busted my ass off.
He busted his ass off.
When I left, I was the longest person in there, more than anybody else.
Everybody
out here, I'm nothing.
Yeah, but that's not true. That's not true, dude. Hey, Chongo, that's the wrong way to get started. What's your background? Like, it's not like, are you like, do you have experience in the kitchen, like outside of jail?
Yeah, but I know what he's saying.
No, I do too. I do too, but like, I don't. You can't dwell on that. You cannot go dwelling on that. Like,
they all knew him. Everybody that was in there for any period of time knows the cook. And
oh yeah,
he served the food. He actually handed him the plate.
Yeah, right. No, I get you. I get you. See, I think that a lot of dudes that go to war feel the same way. Like, it's not the war that, it's just that they have this tight knit group of people that they hang out with, their platoon or whatever it is, and they're very responsible. Geez, it's wartime or not, but they go there and they have this thing called it's their family, their tribe, their village, and then they get out of the army, especially if they've gone to war and been with these dudes. And then all of a sudden, like you say, Chongo, all of a sudden it's nobody. I mean, it's like you're just another face in the crowd, and you got to choose what kind of Cheerios to eat in the morning, you know. And that,
everybody talks about it.
That's disorienting. It's disorienting.
Oh, yeah.
You got to find yourself a tribe, like, you know. Everybody needs community. Everybody needs a community, and
Ontario, Oregon.
You got some family, and you got some place to be. I mean, that's people need a place to. Because you need to feel belong. You need to feel that belonging, I think.
He's trying to go to where my other daughters live.
Yeah.
In Ontario, Oregon. It's like 75, 76 miles from Boise.
Oh, where Chongo's from?
Ontario.
Yeah. And that's why he got out, because he told
his daughter's in Vail. I'm in the same county, like 12 miles away.
So he told the person in charge of discharging everything for, I don't know, a couple months, that he was going to get a ride with me a month.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to go out and see my daughter, and then that's why one reason they cut him loose at the same time as they cut me loose, I think.
Oh, yeah, I would have been in a little bit longer if you weren't there.
Okay, Tanya, why did I call you a traitor? Because you were siding with the Canadians? Probably. Yeah. You're probably saying nice things about Canadians. That's probably why I called you a traitor, Terrible T. Your daughter.
Traitor.
She's like a chip off the old block. She's a pain in the ass, your daughter.
Oh. Well, I taught her well. Yeah, I feel like I'm a pain in the ass sometimes too, don't you? When you're out here?
You mean
because you can't depend on yourself? You have to ask for help and shit?
I bust my ass and help people often. I ain't got much on me, but like today I helped people change their tire. This other dude lost his car, and I hung out with him and guided him through his world for a little bit.
That's why, I'm not like about this kind of stuff, but that's why maybe like going to like AA meetings, shit. I don't know, like Chongo, I don't even know if like your thing is about drugs or alcohol, but at least, like I said, everybody needs a sense of community, and a lot of times in this day and age, you know why the reason I'm on YouTube? Because I like want to fucking chill with people. I mean,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel a sense of community. Like, people know who I am in this little community. It's senseless most of the time.
Yeah,
and there are, if I behave badly, there are consequences.
It's a soap opera.
It's just, but it's more than that. It's more than that. It's like, hey, look, Dog Lips, you got treated pretty badly for a long time.
This is all new to me, you know what I mean? I did 5 years.
Like, as soon as you got out of jail, everybody's like, you got like 50 people watching. Everybody's like, whoa, there's Dog Lips. Everybody's excited to hear from you. Everybody like loves to see that you look well.
Yeah, there was 57.
We wish you well.
That's funny. Cool. Well, thanks, John. And I've met a lot of people too from here.
Yeah.
Good and bad. I've run into several people on YouTube. Sometimes it's not really advisable.
I've only met 2 people. Were you around when I ran it? I met Charles Tellall.
Yeah, I met him. He just hung out with me.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's right. Yeah. I met him in Montana in November.
Yeah, he's fun to hang around. Him and me and Sam.
I like that dude. I like Charles Tellall.
He tore Sam up. He was funny with Sam. I spent the whole day with him and Sam down here. I videotaped it. But and then I met Cause, and I've met Alien. I don't know if he used to put videos.
Oh man, I tell you what, I forgot. Y'all talking shit about me. Eddie, Tracy, Stella, all them fuckers were talking shit about me. But you guys forgot. Me and Charles hung out. And I give props to Charles not feeding into the fucking bullshit of the 3 fuckers that trolled everybody saying that I was this and then that. I couldn't keep a house clean or be a good house guest. Yeah, granted that Charles didn't have a house, but anyway, me and Charles, we actually got along. I didn't destroy his car. I helped him pull his car out of snowbanks and shit like that. Well, Charles has a house, but I don't know. It's complex. It's a complicated story. But anyway, me and Charles got along very well, apparently. But we'll get back to the memorial and shit.
And then I met Mac. He was a total jerk. He shut my channel down, and I saw him at the range, and I saw him from behind, and I didn't want to freak him out, so I walked around the front and said, "Hey, Dog Lips," and he just got up and walked away.
Dude, sounds like you're a holy terror when you're. Sounds like you were a holy terror when you were in the slabs. You threw rocks at fucking aliens, fucking styrofoam shelter. Dude, Chongo, we have a friend that lives in a styrofoam hut, and Dog Lips got so mad at him he started throwing rocks at him, like blowing holes in his ceiling.
How thick was it? Did it go through?
I think the rock and didn't make it.
I feel like I'd be safe, kind of. You know what I mean? Depending on the thickness of the foam.
Yeah, it is. It's a good place to keep the heat out and everything. It's just that wall insulation is about half an inch thick, and it's got silver on the side.
Yeah, but fuck around, I'll dump super glue on it. Melt.
Dog Lips is definitely the fuck around and find out kind of guy.
Yeah.
What are you doing, old timer?
Hey, there's Tally.
Oh boy.
You looking good, Dog Lips, I gotta say.
Why didn't you say that? I haven't combed my hair for like 2 days, and
You're like fucking Sam Elliott's brother.
He does, right?
He does. You look good. Glad to see you.
Sam Elliott's Sam Elliott's blown out, brother.
Right.
why don't you have your name on there?
Oh, I don't know. I can. Do you want me to? Well, I ain't gonna stick around, actually. I just wanted to come up and say that you look good, dude, and happy Easter. Good to see you out.
Well, you don't have to go.
Well, I'm watching the NASCAR race, so as soon as that's over.
NASCAR.
I'll be back.
Really?
Are you gonna be on for a minute?
And what are you afraid you're gonna miss, dude? Like, are you afraid you're gonna miss like a dude turning right? Like, oh, there he goes right again. Oh, he's making another turn to the right. Oh no, there he goes. He's going right.
Oh, they're racing on dirt.
On NASCAR?
Yeah, Bristol.
Well, right on.
But it's raining. So. Yeah, I'll be back around. I'd like to hang out with you. It'd be cool.
We may not be here when you get back, Tallywhacker. You douchebag.
Fuck you, you cocksucker.
Hey, tell Sam to back off.
Sam's mad at me, dude, because he owes Jose $50 for a year now, and I was telling him he needs to pay his fucking bills, and I wasn't defending Jose, or him. I was defending Jose, so you know, I was gonna
righty tighty lefty loosey. You know how like when you were a kid they told you to tell how you write from your left? The L.
He does need to leave you alone.
The L is on the left. Well, I'm dyslexic, so I'm like, they both make L's.
Whatever they are, I don't even know what you're talking about.
He's learning how to spell.
Upside down 7.
No, he was parked exactly where I'm parked now. I drove up to, I was a couple blocks away, and then I drove to where I normally stay. And there's Sam sitting right there, right on the corner. I drove by.
He needs to leave you alone, man. That's fucked up.
He left like a minute later, a couple minutes later, but.
You getting the hell out of there, though, ain't you? I would hope.
I gotta get rid of my trailer somehow. I don't know what to do with it.
You gonna sell it?
Maybe. It's in pretty bad. It's livable, big time. It's waterproof. It's got two good things. It's got brand new tires. It's got dual axle.
What do you guys think he should do? I think he should go to his daughter's.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know if
will she have you? Will your daughter have you?
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll be there, to be honest, because she's living with a guy my age, for one thing. And I guess they're having problems. And I don't want to be in there, but I'll end up getting in a fight with the guy.
Yeah,
what about
like,
the other daughter?
Like that might not be the right choice. What I would do is go to Ontario and join the AA, and like maybe some dude there will like, give you a job, and you can find a cheap place to live. And you don't like AA, though, do you?
You know, once I had a sponsor once. If you gotta leave, Sean, I'll come on back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I'm right here.
I mean,
anyways, yeah, I'll be back. I can't really hear right now, so. Anyways, good seeing you, Dog Lips.
All right, thanks. You too. Good to see you. No, but I had a sponsor. He's still alive. I can't believe this guy's a chain smoker. And he goes, anyway, he said, I guess I called him last summer and I wasn't drinking. I was just lonely and wanted to talk to somebody. And he said, just go to a meeting. I said, I'm not drinking. He goes, go anyway. Just to be around people.
Right. Well, I mean, like I said, community. And for some of us, like, there's going to be a day when I'm going to realize I wasted my whole life drinking.
I already did that.
Right. Well,
so many job opportunities you wouldn't believe.
And there's going to be a whole bunch of people who get together and they realize they wasted way too much time drinking alcohol. Is the dude coming back?
No, there's this PT Cruiser all painted up with cars and everything. It says "Girl Power" and there's a guy driving it.
How do you know that?
It could be a lot of that going on too.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, but then it has flowery men power stuff on it. You know, different. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I could show you this, but it's hidden behind another car.
Looks like a.
Ruth, do you know how much? Hey, Azel, do you know how much those teardrops? Those teardrops are like $10,000. New.
Yeah, they're expensive as hell.
Yeah.
RV's expensive, man. You know, there's a guy that's got a 2001, it's got a 440 in it. It's a Class C. It's like 30 feet something long, and it's got a full bathroom and a washer and dryer and everything. An automatic lift and a tip out. for $1,000. I should call him up. He just wants enough money to get to Washington. I got his mom's number. I should call him up, but I can't afford. I don't want to sell this Durango, so I'd have to tow it, and I can't afford to insure 2 vehicles and maintain 2 vehicles. But for $1,000, I could take it and sell it for $3,000 easy. I could make a couple grand on it.
It must be amazing. Like when I think about how complicated life is, you know, and then you go to jail and everything's simple. It sucks, but it's simple. It's like you wake up, you have to get up and you got to do this and you got to do that. You get told when you get to do it. It's simple. You do what you're told, and then you get food. But when you live on when you're living like on the outside, it's just like, man, there's just so many things you got to worry about.
Yeah, you're taken care of. You're fed. It's a good place to for homeless people for a few minutes, but a lot of them don't stay that long, you know.
Do you feel like a lot of homeless people just try and shuffle themselves back in?
Maybe. They're so desperate out here that it doesn't really bother them, I don't think, but once they get off of whatever they're on when they go in, they probably got to get pretty high to.
Right. Also, that's pretty powerful pull to get out. It's like, man, I want.
In Denver, they had houses, like 3 of them, Arapahoe East, and I can't remember Arapahoe House. I can't remember the other ones, but I'd go into them on purpose, get drunk just to get out of the streets. I was on the streets in Denver for a while.
You would get drunk just to get out of the streets, not because you were an alcoholic.
I'd get drunk to go to the treatment, or the detox. I'd go in, I'd leave the next morning. They wanted you to stay 3 to 5 days. But as soon as I was legally drunk and they'd get mad at me, and they cut me off after a while. You know, I was using them. Like you were talking about the jail.
Right.
Yeah, you get desperate to stay warm, man. It's amazing what the body. It's amazing how the body has a will to live.
There's a big tug because, like a lot of homeless people are doing a lot of drugs, and if you don't have the same, like, it's nice to have 3 meals and like get a shower every day and like have a warm place to sleep. But if you're not getting if people are doing like meth and now fentanyl and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
You just like, man, it's nice, man. I got a shower and I got a good couple meals. I want to go because I'm not feeling so good.
I don't even know where I'm going to shower now. You know where you can shower?
There's a place here Tuesdays. I know a few people who can probably use a shower. An old man I'm going to go do work for tomorrow. They give me some weed today. Probably let me take a shower.
Yeah, but you got to figure it out.
Yeah. That or go jump in the ocean and be salty all day.
Jump in it right next to you.
Yeah, the ocean doesn't work. It needs to be fresh water. You're a surfer, right, man? You know, salty and sticky. Just Ruth, when I went to rehab back in my 20s, there was a lot of folks who used the place to shit, shower, eat, and have shelter for a night or 2, then just fucking go off.
Yeah, I was in long-term treatment at Alcohol Recovery Center right by.
How long?
In Ontario. I was there for 30 days, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times.
Really?
I was pretty serious about doing it then, though. I mean, I am now. I don't really think about it. Either I think about it or I do it, or I just don't think about it. I'm not like white knuckle. I worry about these. It's hard for me to get my mind off a cigarette, especially when I'm streaming. Like, you gotta drink when you stream. You even said that you don't stream unless you drink.
Yeah. I want no part of YouTube's when I'm sober. They really don't.
I know.
I mean, when I'm sober, it's like I'm gonna read a book or like the news or call a friend. I ain't gonna fucking be screaming at the screen.
Desmond is the same way. I don't know if he streams anymore, but he'd have to be drunk. Then he gets pretty obnoxious.
Dude, I went like, you know, I'm glad Azel's here, but that dude finally went off last night, and you know, usually he's kind of vague with his racist and homophobic fucking things. But last night he actually got pissed and said, I don't want no faggots on my channel. It's like, dude, uh-uh. Like we can all have like our own little like I don't expect everybody to like everybody's life choices. But Desmond I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt. And I think that I kind of stood up for him, and it turns out he's actually a bigger douchebag than I actually thought. I mean, fuck that dude.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Uh-oh. Yeah.
So it's called quality.
You there?
Well, of course they are, buds. Buds, I know that actually, primarily, most homeless people are alcoholics. At least.
Homos or homeless?
Homeless.
Oh.
I'm reading a chat. I'm reading a chat. I think that was you, Chungo. But no. I mean, there's all kinds of people in the world. I don't need to fucking. But anyway, so I'm off Desmond. That's all I need to say. Desmond is like a persona non grata. I fucking learned the true Desmond. I thought he was just like he just threw around, certain words. But it turns out he's got some deeply held, bigoted fucking reasoning. And I don't need that. I don't need that really at all.
Yeah.
Dude, I gave S. Jones, I gave that dude all the benefits of the doubt. But I tell you, I don't hang out with people who just will flat out call one person a faggot or call one person the N word. That's when it's just abusive and plain backward thinking. And S. Jones, if you think that that's like, liberal pussy at me, then fine. I couldn't give two fucks what you think, S. Jones. I don't even know who you are. It is a nice picture, Dog Lips. Are you still there? But whatever. The thing is he's allowed to have his opinions. Old Desmond, but he comes off as like an all shucks type of dude. Gee golly, I don't mean any of that stuff. This is the way I was raised, and I don't mean any of that. No, he knows how to use the words he uses. He knows what they mean, and he uses them to wound and to what do they call that when people like signify their virtue. It's his virtue signaling. He is signaling to other bigoted people, hey, I'm over here in case you missed it. Dog Lips, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Am I frozen?
Your video's frozen. No, you're not. Yeah. Okay, now you're back. Now you're back. Yeah, there's two of you now.
I don't know how to get.
Everybody says that the little snapshot of you, that frozen party, that's a pretty good little shot.
Yeah, let's see. Can you hear me? No,
yep.
It's echoing.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's echoing over me.
Not echoing on my end.
All right.
I think you got to close out. Like, there must be two Dog Lips on the thing.
I don't feel it.
All right, man. Hey, man, you put in a long night. What are you guys gonna do tonight?
Sleep. Try to sleep.
Are you guys gonna cuddle?
I already offered. For both 6 in the backyard. together.
Yeah, man, that's 6 foot something dudes in a regular car. Man, that's a tight fit.
Should I go to the street and cut this other one off?
Hey, can you hear me, Dog Lips?
Yeah, I hear you.
Did I tell you about the stripper that was going to come visit me this winter?
No?
So this is while he was in jail. I went to Montana to visit my friend, and there's like this strip club in the middle of nowhere. It's actually, there's not even a town. It's a truck stop in Montana. There's a strip club. And I was like, oh, what's this place?
Oh, shit. That's probably the only license.
What?
That's probably the only place they can get licensed.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's, so I was like, well, and there's like, across the street's a bakery. It made really nice. I was like, there's a strip club. I told my friend I was out there to visit. There's a strip club. So I went to the strip club like at 6 o'clock in the evening. Got straight on the bottle with the in there and danced. I spent like more money than I have. Like I spent $600 in that joint that night, and I don't have that kind of money to spend on a stripper. I don't.
No.
But I did, and I danced with these girls, and like they go full naked, and they let you squeeze their titties. So like I was in there, like, and I knew all the girls. Like I was around there, I was like talking to all the girls, and like the girls would get jealous because I chose the other one. Like I did like 3 fucking private dances, and girls like fighting over me a little bit because I was like fucking dumbass drunk, spending all his money.
Yeah.
And there was this one girl I was like asking the others, was like, well, you guys must be really athletic to do those like things you swirl around the pole and whatnot. Like they said, well, she's the biggest athlete. And she came and she sat down at the bar. It's funny, this bar they have the best steaks in Montana, they say. They have good steak. And one of the girl that was the most athletic sat down next to me, and I was talking to her, and the bartender asked me if I'd like to buy her dinner, which I did, and I never got to squeeze her tits. She didn't dance for me, nothing, but I bought her dinner, and I was telling her like, yeah, I live in Colorado, I'm a ski instructor, and la 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 la. I wasn't trying to impress her. I was just like, I was drunk. I already spent all my money. I was drunk. I was going to sleep in the parking lot in the back of my truck, and I wasn't feeling any sort of way. But she was a nice girl. And like all of the girls, they're going to school at the University of Montana. You know, they're just helping pay their way through the University of Montana because they're students. And so she was like intrigued, like, oh, you're a skier? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, have you ever skied? Like, well, yeah, I went with my friends to this place in Montana. And I was like, well, you should come ski with me. Let me have your number. She's like, well, I don't give my number out, but give me your number. I'm like, right on. She's 25 or 24, whatever. I'm 50. I'll be 53 in about 6 hours. And so this chick, she's like, I'm not going to give out a number. I'll take your number. Like, fine, here it is. And I was like, man, that's it. I don't expect. I know the jig. You know, I know what's up. And I didn't pretend to have a bunch of money. Lo and behold, Patrick, she calls me in mid-December. I don't know if you remember me, but we talked at the strip club, Teasers in Montana, and well, we talked about skiing. Do you mind if I come out? I'm like, do I mind? So like we made these big plans, and she was on her way out. She wanted to come visit me.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, he sees you.
What are you doing? I got to tell you, old timer, this guy here, this guy really looked after you when you were in. Nobody could talk about you in front of this guy.
What guy?
You.
Oh.
He had your back the whole way.
Nobody was fucking shit talking Dog Lips.
Okay, she called. And what happened?
Well, here's what happened, Dog Lips. Because I got so proud. I got really proud about this stripper chick was gonna come, and I started telling everybody in the community, like, man, I got a stripper coming, because I'm boastful, because that's what you do on YouTube. I'm like, man, I got a stripper coming. You guys are a bunch of dumb fucks. I was telling Evan and Eddie what a bunch of douchebags they were. I got this chick coming, so they fucking immediately counterattacked. Strippers don't love you, man. That girl doesn't love you. She just wants your money. And they was like, this just like berating me. And they put a mind bug in my head. And then sure as shit, here's what happened, Doglets. And this girl was like, she was sweet. And I think she was like, I think she honestly just wanted to come go skiing. And I got a hotel and everything for her and all this shit. And
John, that's somebody's
especially
daughter,
Evan was telling me, man, this girl just wants your money, blah, blah, blah. And he put a mind bug in me. And then she called me like a week before she's supposed to come out. And she says, guess what? My car broke down.
Oh.
And I talked to her for a minute. I talked to her for a minute when she called me. I was like, I knew when she called me, things weren't going to be good.
Okay.
And she's like, man, my car broke down, and blah, blah, blah. And I think she sounded legit. But then I started to drink over it. So I went immediately to the liquor store to fucking help me think about the situation rationally, because I don't think rationally unless I'm pretty fucking drunk. So I got really drunk and I thought about it. I was like, yeah, Evan's right. That fucking cunt was playing me. So I texted her back, said, you're fucking playing me, you cunt, bitch. Fuck. So she was already.
That's the first time you ever been catfished, or what?
No, I wasn't catfish, because you don't know
that's catfish.
She was beautiful. She was catfish means an ugly woman pretending like she's pretty.
No, catfishing is sucking somebody's money off of them on the internet and leading them on.
No, they didn't ask me for no money. He didn't ask me for no money.
Dude, he spent $1,000 on a motel room, Dog Lips.
I got all that back. I got all that money back. I knew I could. So really, I didn't lose nothing except for.
You were gonna pay a lot of money for that.
Really, what happened? No, she wasn't trying to get money from me. And I will never know if she honestly had a car problem or what. But what I do know is that I'm susceptible to douchebags like Evan and Eddie tell me, she doesn't like you. No 24-year-old girl likes a 50-year-old man. And she's just waiting for you to offer a bunch of money. And I don't know.
So what all did you get out of it? Did you even get a kiss?
She didn't come to Colorado, dude.
So you got nothing besides the hand job by yourself.
She didn't go.
I told you I never danced with her.
Oh my God.
She was just like, she was a stripper having dinner on her break, and I talked to her and we had like an adult conversation.
That's a bad investment.
I didn't invest nothing. It cost me nothing. But had she come out, it would have cost me. Had she come out, it would have cost me a week's worth of work.
Well, I asked you the other night how many dollar bills she cost.
I would have paid $3,000 for her vacation to come see me. Essentially, a week's work, $1,000 for the hotel, and then bring her out to dinner every night, show her off to my friends.
Dog Lips, are you doing all right? You got weed?
I got it. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Dog Lips gotta go potty.
I gotta go bathroom. It might be a first down. I gotta pee.
Dog Lips gotta go.
Here, John?
Yep. I'll hold your hand, Dog Lips. You need to go potty.
I can't hear you.
It's crazy how good he looks, man.
I'm still here, Patrick. You just keep going on. I'll hold your hand. What the fuck is wrong with you, Christian?
I'm getting an echo.
Can I hear you now? I couldn't hear it from there. What the fuck?
Right.
Private dancer, dancer for money. You can tell that dude's like old because he's singing a. What's that chick that Tina Turner? The dude Paul Campbell is like a Tina Turner fan. Definitely old fucker. Definitely old fucker. Did you know? Did you know that the song Brown Sugar was written? That song by the Rolling Stone called Brown Sugar was written by Mick Jagger about Tina Turner. Brown Sugar. They won't even play Brown Sugar on the radio anymore. Did you know that? Because it's insensitive. But Mick Jagger wrote Brown Sugar about Tina Turner. I think that she got her ass beat by Ike Turner for fucking with Mick Jagger. Tina Turner was like, "Oh, look at that skinny little white boy."
Hey, John, I'm gonna back out of here.
Even if it's an old thing.
Are you done?
Johnny is so fucking loud.
All right, man. Hey, everybody. I think he's done. I'm gonna go live. Anybody else want to go live? I'll go live. I may not have any time left. Doglets, you done?
You think they're mad at me for playing this? No. You know Randy's in Frank Rizzo, right?
Love you, dog.
You know who Frank Rizzo is, right?
Love you, dog.
Yeah, I don't know why every time he comes over to my channel, he's always in that name.
I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Brown Sugar. So Tina Turner.
Yeah.
And Mick Jagger had a hookup. And back in the day, of course, Tina Turner was with Ike Turner. Horrific, horrible, horrible man. Talented musician, but an abusive person. Beat the fuck out of Tina Turner. It was like this.
This is the only channel
He was a
that
pimp.
had a lot of views or a lot of his videos still up.
But one night, Tina Turner got away from him and had a torrid love affair with Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger wrote Brown Sugar about Tina Turner. If you guys didn't know that. I'm not sure anybody can hear me.
Yeah. One of his channels got
no way to
terminated
tell.
because of Evan.
Is there any way to tell? I guess.
What happened?
Yeah. Paul Campbell. Right.
He was friends with.
I am thinking of moving to Palm Springs to get free money for saying that, hey, I'm a dude.
Oh shit.
Hey, Douglas.
I had to turn it off and turn it back on. Now I gotta see if I can get my Bluetooth working because I can't hear you.
I almost can't hear me.
Hardly at all.
All right, something's going on. I don't want to waste up all your time. I'm staying here as long as you want to stay live. But if you want me to drop off and you want to end the stream, that's cool. But I'll stay on your stream.
Yeah, when you have all this technical crap going on.
Technical crap. I love the old like. I love Doglips. Doglips is trying to squint at it. He's got like one. He's like doing this. He's got one eye closed. He's sure if he looks close enough, he's gonna figure out what's wrong. Fucking dog.
Hello, everybody. I haven't had a chance to. I can't hear a damn thing to understand.
Yeah, I'm going to Palm Springs. Hey, Doglips, check this out. Stop. You're fine if you can't hear me. Like I'll talk louder. Did you know that if you move to Palm Springs and you claim that your gender dysphoria, like I can go to Palm Springs in California and say, look, I can show up with a beard and say, I think I'm a lady. And they're going to give you $1,000 a month to live there. Just because you say you're...
What?
That's true.
I'm on
Haven't you not seen it?
No. How do I sign up?
You need to keep up with the news, dude. Why don't you go there? Say transgenders in Palm Springs are going to get $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month just to live.
Yes.
Now, part of the transitioning is that you're going to have to like shave a little bit. You're going to have to lose that fucking. If you want to go there and take part in this, you're going to have to like get rid of the fucking Ramadan beard. And happy Ramadan, by the way. You're going to have to lose that beard if you want to go live for free in Palm Springs.
No. Because I'm a man and woman. In transgender now, so there.
Are you really going to go there? You can't just, it's not good enough just to be gay. You have to be transgendered.
No, I don't know. I just think it's good that they're giving people money for that.
No, I don't get it. It used to be just good enough to be gay. Now you like have to like. Also, you can't. Where are you at?
Yeah, yes.
Are you embarrassed of your balls?
Sorry, Jack, you guys, I can hardly hear you, and I can't get my Bluetooth connected, but once I turn off my car, I'll be able to hear you better.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta go take a leak.
Okay.
You want me to hold your hand? So, here's the thing, Evan. You know,
I thought you had a mohawk there for a minute.
Enough to be gay that you have to like all of a sudden like, well, I'm gay plus.
Right back.
Plus, I don't think I was ever meant to be a man. Anyway.
Well, sure, for sure.
I'm not sure.
Explain to me, like, I don't think it's not uniform.
Your boyfriend's
like, gay
on
women
the panel.
Do not like
on
the trans
Doglip's
movement.
Panel.
That's your boyfriend. You're on his payroll.
I think it's
not nobody's payroll. Don't let
each individual has their
persuade
own
you otherwise, dude.
way of
I'll
thinking.
show you somebody's
The payroll thing is a fucking joke.
Well, stand behind the bush. Oh my God! Look at that place. Is that in?
It's not a house.
Is that in Mariupol? Is that in Ukraine?
No, that's fucking Crescent City.
It looks like fucking
Ukraine. The flow
that is
of
disgusting.
the harassment. That's what I'm doing.
It looks like a war zone. Wow. Did you see that, Evan? It looked like Mariupol. I thought there was going to be some dead Ukrainian people.
That is not someone's box that they live in. That's your box.
Somebody was staying in there.
I thought there was going to be a dead Russian in that fucking trash can that they call a tank.
I feel bad for laughing because, Jimmy, that could be any one of us. There we go by the grace of God, homie.
Yeah.
I understand that. But my job is not to wallow in. My job is to understand where I'm at in my life.
You're right.
Damn,
look
dude,
at that fucking, that's disgusting.
Yeah, whenever you do a panel, I'll get on
a proud town. Look how trash that is.
That poor little baby.
I'm gonna be like, look here.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just looked into the
It's not much better than fucking Ukraine.
And it looks like that.
Look at that shit on piece of land right there.
Because one of my accountants.
Yeah, I'm
just like Sam. Like when you get nervous, you just start like making noises.
Say precisely for what, like.
Hey, anyway, I do like.
It says stop paying. Stop
like
fucking
you
with
too.
Sam about the money.
Fucking.
But I think you were all wet about that shit when you dismissed and defended.
I know, right?
The boys. Well, the boys. I don't think the boys are vetoed, but the boys defended our reaction, people's reaction to that pedo motherfucker.
Yeah, well, my whole thing is the dude should never have anybody on the channel under the age of 18.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I totally agree, homie.
And like there was some
He
like
does.
unorthodox fucking
You know, he just
they
stopped,
could have
used against him.
putting
But
out my
you
parents' address
report
to
that
put his
shit
address
online.
out.
You know how hard it
Yeah,
is to go killer people
stopped.
to
He
put them
completely
their
stopped
shit
making
online.
accounts
If you're a
to put
freak,
my parents' address out.
I get it, but if they would have just like not put the dude's phone number
He just
out,
stopped
but
doing it.
that's cool.
Because he didn't think I
No,
really
no.
got his address.
If you were inviting children on your channel, you need an extra level of like nobody gives a fuck about you.
I mean, we can agree to disagree.
It's an apartment. 206.
Right, no, I'm gonna agree with you.
I agree you shouldn't have kids on your YouTube channel, 100%. I agree with you.
Yeah.
100%.
That's the base knowledge.
Understood.
You must know that if you don't adhere to that basic principle.
But here's the thing, though. It doesn't give people the right to put your phone number online and then harass every person around you.
The dude is unhinged, and they called his mom.
Bye-bye.
Why not?
Why not?
I'm not going to argue. See, you can have this clown show because if you argue with the clown, you're part of the clown show. Junie, you can have the circus. I agree. He shouldn't have people on there. I'm not going to be part of the clown show. Have the clown.
I also said last night in my conversations, like the boys were heavily incriminated in this, and so was Ella. And I was saying, like, those people, they are not pedophiles. They don't love pedophiles. Like, they just got caught in a little party, and there was like, because we all fight. Like those guys, I'm not even one of them. Some of the people in our community, they will have running battles that go across all these different communities. I'm not even involved with. And then they show up in different. How these cocksuckers met that dude, I don't know. But there was a little battle going on between Tally and Stella and the boys on this weird ass channel that I've never even heard of. And so that happens.
I could care less, dude.
How much weed have you smoked, you fucking stone ass motherfucker? It's Ramadan.
Simpson oil.
It's fucking Ramadan, dude, and you're fucking stoned like this? Dude, you're stoneder than I am drunk.
Right now, but you're about to catch up. Dude, here's what I did. Right when I broke my fast, I put a gummy, and then I put Simpson oil in between the gummy, and I made like a weed fucking Oreo. And the Simpson oil is really good.
Hey, guess who's in town? Guess who's here? I think that we actually have, what's his name?
Whoa. Hello.
No. I've never cared for Evan. That's,
Charles.
Charles is in town.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles, what's up, Judith?
You know he's Christian. That dude, the Christian thing. That's how devious Charles is. He's a Jewish person that hides under a Christian name.
Power on. He's not devious.
Fucking Charles. He's a weird one, Mr. Grinch. He's a stinky, stinky bum. You met Charles. Shit started falling apart for you, Dog Lips, is when Charles came into your life. Remember that?
No, it did not.
It did. We seen it. It's not fuck.
Hey guys, if you're gonna retract your message, you will be timed out for 10 minutes. Then, farther afterwards will be 30 minutes and or possibly 24 hours. Please do not retract your message if you're gonna talk shit about somebody. Let the whole fucking world see it. Randy, OG, little cocksucker.
Fucking video.
Why would it? My life start falling apart when Charles. I had a good time.
For connection. He's a curse.
My honest feeling about how, like, when I met Charles, he was like the smartest kid in his school, where nobody appreciated smart kids. It was always like the kids that could play football or and he was just like just naturally intellectual, like really could, and he was just lived his life based on like this small town bullshit place where the only cool kids were fucking tough guy, fucking football players and this and that.
Yeah, we can see
He was
that.
How
all
do I
he
put
was
it on
also had enough
speakerphone?
self-respect. He had also enough self-respect.
Can't even on the
Oh, but
phone.
you
It's
can.
like, hey, you know
That's
what? I'm
wonderful.
better than that, and I know out there somewhere. And then he went out to the wide world and he discovered, no, there's no place for smart people in this world. You got to be a fucking jock to get ahead. And but he says this. I think that Charles is a nice dude. I think he's a really nice dude with a little bit of a
Yeah,
chip on his shoulder.
he's got his
He's
good.
not
I mean,
not
everyone's
really.
got good qualities, Joni. Everyone does.
What? Say that again.
Absolutely.
Which is cover your chest up, dude. Nobody's getting turned on by your fucking bare chest. Come on, cover up. There you go. Thank you. No, fuck, no. Now that's a nice pose. Dude, it's fucking Ramadan. It's Ramadan, man.
It's nighttime, though,
You
bro.
Muslim cunt. The
It's
fuck,
nighttime. I can eat.
You're welcome.
dude.
I thought you
It's like the high holy days, and you start to feel sexy now.
It's Easter too, bro. It's
I
really
know.
spiritual. It's Easter also. You know, it's Easter
Right? No,
too.
Easter, Ramadan, and Passover coincide
Yeah,
this year.
yeah,
It's like
dude.
once
It's
every 30 years or
beautiful.
something like
Isn't
that.
that a beautiful thing?
Right. I'm celebrating all three.
Absolutely, sir. Peace be
Because
upon
you know
you.
what? I know. Finally,
dog
after
lives
all
in
these years, we realize that none of that shit exists except for our own little minds.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Robert, DJ, Paul, Christian, everybody,
That's all good.
Sandy Reagan, Judith, a lot of people. You have any trips
man.
planned, Evan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't divulge them. One in the country, one out of the country.
We're out of the country.
Fuck. I guess I'll tell you.
Did you guys know that it's my birthday in about 6 hours?
Nuh-uh. It's your birthday?
In 6 hours.
What's your birthday? What's the date?
4/18/1969.
Damn, what do you want? Some dick?
Jesus Christ.
No, he said 69.
He did too. He was.
Well, I was born under an auspicious moon. This is true.
See that?
Are
You were talking about the F word before. You were saying the word faggot.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we
a
say
new
it all the time now. You know who's the only person that gets in trouble for saying fag is me. Dog lips.
No, that's not true. I left Desmond. I left Desmond for
fucking fat
forever and for truly.
Yeah.
Only when he talks
Finally
like
left
it.
Desmond last night. Desmond finally got put on my okay, fuck that dude, because he just said the word faggot and he said the N word, but he never really directed it. But last night he directed it at a friend of mine. I was like, and he said it forcefully. Fuck that faggot. Fuck that. He's not allowed around here. Fuck that bullshit. I was like, oh, his true colors shine through. And I hereby apologize to all you cocksuckers. Tell me Desmond was a fucking filthy man.
You didn't tell us where you were going overseas.
I'm going.
Well, general idea. I guess you can't really be general.
Vietnam.
Wow, I knew it was kind of out that way. For some reason, I had an idea.
I'm with that. Yeah, dude, you got some good good destination. I go Vietnam, Cambodia. Do that shit.
Vietnam by moped type shit.
Southern Korea.
Dude, you're gonna get an accent. We're gonna see it on fucking World Star Hip Hop.
South.
I mean, like American dude cat crashes in the back of a truck, dude. Like,
It's
dude,
50
we're gonna see you on
cc's,
World Star
bro.
Hip Hop. if you do that.
Bro, it's 50 cc's, dude.
Yeah, but
there was a guy
you
in,
got a bunch
we
of
had a,
fucking truckers that are fucking half drunk on rice wine,
we were,
driving
You're
on
right.
like
we had a
dirt
trustee
road.
that was from Korea.
Oh,
Yeah.
You could
yeah?
already see, yeah, he had 2 years and he was selling some kind of essence or some succulents.
Yeah,
Whatever.
gotcha.
Anyway,
Hell yeah.
you could hardly speak English, and I talked to him quite a bit, really. And he doesn't like America. He thinks people out here aren't friendly. But he's been all over the world. He's been to Thailand, or, Vietnam, and all over the world. I thought about you when I talked to him a couple times, because travel is an education in itself. You meet so many different people, and then I don't know.
Oh, it's such a good thing to do. I love travel, man. You're right. It is an education in itself.
Yeah, even if I can't afford right now to go overseas and stuff, but even on my budget, I try to travel, and you just go to Tennessee or something like that, which I wouldn't be a whole different ball game for me. There'd be parts of the country I'd be the only white guy. It's kind of like culture shock. It's like, I don't know. I can imagine just seeing the way they pushing carts around and stuff, not driving cars and markets, and that's my vision. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got a couple videos I want to put out of from India. And this week I want to make a couple also too. But dude, it's so cool. So cool.
So your friend Robert Frediconi, you remember, like, he's like your best follower of Dog Lips?
Gucci? Yeah.
He's become unmoored since you went to jail. He doesn't know what to do. And he's so happy you're back, Robert Frediconi, like, or Chucunioni. Like,
yeah.
I think he took your incarceration the hardest. I think really he didn't know what to do with himself while you were in jail. Like, he tried to come on some of the other panels, but it didn't work out well for him.
Speaking of panels, Robert, I got the control box or the control unit on that panel that you sent me, and you got to find the panel in my trailer. He sent me a little 50-watt solar panel quite a while ago.
Who did?
But I don't want to look like I'm parked camping out there. You got a solar panel sitting up against your car. So there's places I really haven't been able to use it. If I'm sitting in one spot in the woods or something, yeah.
Man, I think that van life is all about destination each day and a ton of planning. Like, it'll take you a week to map where you're leaving from Detroit to California.
Van life is a product boxed and sold on Instagram, and it does not exist. Dog Lips can tell you van life does not exist like it appears on Instagram or fucking.
You're
it's
wrong.
Bullshit.
You're wrong. People hope out. There's always been adventurers before there's been Instagram. Why do you think there's a John Muir Trail? There's always been people.
That's great. That's great. But people are trying to offer this as a lifestyle.
It's not. It's not
a lifestyle. It's maybe something you can do, like take a world, travel
tour
around
and come
the country
back to your house.
But it's not a lifestyle. You cannot live like this.
No. I've lived like this for 5 years. It's a lifestyle.
But okay, it's a lifestyle. But would you publish that as being like a really cool thing? Like there's hot chicks all around and sunshine and sunrises and sunsets and happy dogs everywhere.
Set up with the right trailer.
We have yogurt and in the yogurt, fucking oatmeal and also fruit. And we never fart.
There's women all over out here.
Look at me take a shower. I can't wait to do van life because I want to, Junie, and do the Pan American Highway. And I want to do a picture of me all fat taking a shower, and from behind I'll be looking at the camera.
Dude, you are a natural born troll. You got troll instinct, man.
I look like a troll.
Showering naked in front of the.
Yes, like absolutely. I can't wait. I'm doing like yoga poses, like in the back of the van.
Then you could go to Europe, man. You could continue this on like you do all of America, and then go to Europe. And here's the Big Ben.
Absolutely.
You showering naked, like, ooh yeah. Hot shower so good.
I can't
Big Ben. Oh, the Louvre. The Louvre, man. I can't wait to go inside all clean.
It was so fucking good.
Hello, Tracy. Paul Campbell.
Dude, but you know what, man? You know what, dude? They'll never stop the adventurous spirit, and having a van that you can get over rocks, that has your own solar, and you take a shower way in the outback and bring extra gallons of gas, dude. That's real fucking adventuring, and people really do that shit.
Yeah, when you have the right equipment, when all your equipment is on top order and everything, it's fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you work just that's breaking down all the time, it's fucking sucks.
Well, that's when you got to have the ability to have, well, fuck, my shit broke down, AT&T Extra Plus, and they come and get your shit. They fix it and you go back out. It's just having the ability to do that is, that's the key, man, where you don't have to worry about shit, man.
Key is having some money to be able to afford it.
What I'm trying to tell you, though, Evan, is that's a bill of goods that people are trying to tell you that the free life is on the road, but it's not free. I mean, dude, there's a lot of people, the people that really stick with it, they don't have a choice. Like, I know all these people, they like, wow, look, we get to do like the thing they do on Instagram. We're going to buy a bus and like, we're going to like make pictures. And they realize they have to go to hotels just as much as Jose does. It's a fucking lie. That van life shit is a lie.
Absolutely, dude. It's not as glamorous as they fucking they have it out.
You gotta have a lot of money to do it. You gotta have a lot of money to do van life. First of all, you need
gas prices.
Oh fuck!
But it was fun.
Right.
It's a luxury, Evan. When I was down out of Slab City, out of Yuma, I stayed in one spot for 6 months, and it was just like my apartment. It was luxury.
Yeah,
I had it was just like I couldn't be in an apartment. Like,
I can't wait. And then
when you move around now, it's not fun. It's yes, I'm trying to find a place to park all the time, and people coming up on you and telling you you got to give them. You weren't here, Evan, when some guy just walked up to my vehicle right here and said I got to give him $5. What did he say?
It was hilarious, Evan. It was hilarious. So like these, like Chongo and Doggers was talking, and this dude comes up and he starts whining about how like he's got some problem with his car. He's like, man, this is what I got to do, like my car, and like, and Doglips asked this dude that walked up this window. We never even really saw the guy. Dude's like, man, I got to do this, and Doglips is like, man, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna handle this? You gonna push your car? And the dude's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you're gonna give me some money to help me out. This is like this motherfucker just came up and said, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you're gonna give me a few bucks and maybe that was fucking and the dude kept talking. He was like nano, like he was Mork and Mindy. And I was kind of teasing him, like, what the fuck you Mork? What'd you do with Mindy? He's like, wouldn't you like to know?
I love an aggressive fucking panhandler.
Right. At least he said what he wanted, man. He wasn't like being a Leland bitch. He was like, fuck, this is what I need. Here's how it's gonna go, motherfucker.
You give it or you go.
And I'll tell you, ain't nobody got it real good right now. I mean, you could be living in New York City and you know, you can't even walk down the street without maybe getting robbed. Ain't nobody got it good right now.
Right,
I mean,
man.
the good times is gone. They might come back, they may not. But the thing is, I think all of us, we miss the good times.
Hey, Tracy, why don't you come up on the path?
Can I show you my favorite? My most fave. I call this Samuel.
You're gonna diss somebody.
Minivan.
Are you doing a diss track?
Listen, shush, fool. Shush. I call this
Samuel?
Hold on.
Willie.
Samuel
What's up, Willie?
Minivan and his last goodbye to JoJo.
Nice piece of art. Wow, that's cool. What the fuck is
Oh.
that? That's actually pretty good. I know you're trying to fucking be a smartass, but what the fuck is that? That's nice.
It's very good.
It's a clown hugging a dog.
Right, no, but
Yeah.
it's actually a very sweet picture. That's nice.
It's Robert Owen. It's very
Man's best
expensive.
friend.
Yeah, that's actually very nice.
Yeah.
Man's best friend. There's a reason for that name.
Isn't that great? Peace.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And look, he's
Hey.
saying his last. Look at the face. It makes me cry.
Ah, it's you with a dick nose.
I know.
Dogs are so awesome. I want to get a dog, but I got to get a place bigger than my car. I almost got a dog the other night, actually. Some guy pulled up to me, and I had 3 cans of dog food left over, and I was going to give it to someone. I was going to give it to him, and he's there to give his dog away. And the guy never showed up, and I was almost going to take the dog. It was he said it had to have been a lab, but I can't remember what he said it was, but it looked like a big lab.
Hey, Willie, did you know that Azel's sober now too?
Junie got a day, and we're gonna try and work to get you.
Hello, Carlos. Yeah, Cypress died today. Today's been kind of a shitty day for me. Hello, everybody. I'm sure most of you know that Cypress, Jose Sanders, German Shepherd, died today. And Hey, Sam White. I know you're watching, or you're going to be soon. There's 17 people watching. I don't know if you're watching me at this time. I called the jail, Sam. There's no restraining order. I would have been served a fucking restraining order when I left. If you want to play games and have nothing to do with your life, I'm available. You want to fuck with me? Do you remember the day that this happened back July 5th or July whatever, whenever it was? November. That was my dog's death in July. Sam. Buddy, I use that term loosely, Samuel Ray White. I'm a little like you in a lot of ways, Sam. I have nothing else. I have nothing to lose. I hear you talking about it. How can you want to live? You don't have a girlfriend. You don't even have a woman that likes you, except for some old lady up in Canada. And that's over the internet. You can't even touch your fingers or anything, Sam. You know what I had to do? I had to come out. I sure would like that dog, Mister. Didn't you take a dog from a park in Ontario, Oregon? Maybe I'd just say, hey, Mister, do you want to come and do some world traveling? Come and get your fucking dog, bitch. I just got off the phone with the sheriff's department, boy. There is no contact order or anything. I would have been told. Samuel Ray White. What are you on probation for, Sam? Tell everybody why you're on probation for. I'll tell you something. Everybody that I was a trustee for, I made sure that your picture and your specs were all passed along to everybody. They all know you. So if you try to pull the shit that you pulled on me with them, Sammy. How y'all doing, Christian? How you doing, Carlos? I'm pretty tired. It's been a rough day, man. Cypress died. Poor doggy. Jail will be fun. Oh, hell yeah. You know that if you guys look up Sam's history, he's been in jail everywhere he goes. Everywhere history and in jail. That's why he runs from the states, because he's on probation in I don't know how many states, including Florida. He put out a video saying going back to Florida. Sam boy, why don't you come up on the panel, little boy? Because I know you're watching. And I will kick your ass. Go report that to the police. Go take your fucking videos and report it to the police. Patrick Walsh has a plan to kick my ass. I'm not saying whether it will be physically or up here. It's called freedom of speech, boy. I'm not threatening you. I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to keep going and you ain't. Punk ass motherfucker. I think my life is miserable. Then I look at Samuel Ray White. Fucking piece of shit. Michelle Fury, how are you doing? Boy, I haven't seen you for a long time. Hey, Bewitch. Cypress, no kidding. He's trying to keep the dog on. I'll tell you what, Michelle. He's gonna experience a lot of shit in the next few days. Forever. Look, no matter where I go, I got my dog's ashes with me. Shikari right there. She was my mascot. She meant more than any of you. And anybody that has a dog can understand what I'm saying. That's why they call it man's best friend. Their unconditional love. They'll smile at you. They'll tell you, they talk to you that you don't even know. You're stupid. Crap. I really need something to do. I feel worthless. I've looked for dogs. That won't fill the void because I have no place to really keep them. I don't want a dog unless it's some little chihuahua or something in here. And I might want to get a little dog at first just to have a companion for my older Malamute. And I've investigated Malamute behavior and all sorts of shit. Because I want to get another Malamute. I'd love to get another, a giant. They're even bigger than Shikari. Shikari weighed about 80 pounds, but the giants weigh over 100 males. They're so unique. They don't bark. They howl. 5,000 years of they used them in the war. I know the whole history behind the Malamute breed. Hey. Part of me wants to just crawl back in here and go to sleep. Thank God the sun. I remember days where I couldn't wait until the daylight so I could do something. Then I couldn't wait until it was dark so I could go to sleep and not worry about it. I wonder if this is Evan. Jose, how you doing, man? Shit. You got your sound up, Jose.
Oh, I cleaned out the little spot that she laid in. Ironically, there's a cross right there. Ironically. I don't know. I noticed when I was cleaning up her little spot, there was a cross there.
Show me.
Hold on. It's right there.
Really?
Ironically, I kind of find that a little hilarious.
Hey, good job, buddy. How you doing? I'm 3 minutes behind. Oh. Hey, good job, buddy. Well, fun.
Yeah, let him up. I was waiting for him to go live.
Well, I was too. I didn't want to over.
Man. I don't know, dude. This is gonna be a stepping stone, I guess. I don't know.
Your life has changed, Jose. Things ain't gonna ever. You said that no matter. You had Cypress along. I almost said Shiloh. That was my dog a long time ago. Cypress, ever since you did the YouTube stuff, ain't gonna be the same. She was your mascot. Don't you think?
Yeah, she kept me out of trouble.
She probably got you in trouble too, but she was your mascot. She didn't say anything. Don't you think people want? I remember one time, Jose, when I told some of the people that watched my channel that I went and I had this flyer sign. Anything will help. And I had Sakari with me. And when I had my dog with me, I got all sorts of donations. And I thought I said, she makes me a lot of money. I even told Sakari. I'm frozen up here. I don't know why. But I told Sakari that time to go to work. And they just saw that beautiful dog, and I made $100 or $200 in an hour one time because of my dog.
Yeah. I mainly just kept her for protection and let her live a free life, you know? Let her live a free life and supervise her and stuff.
Tracy says you haven't what?
Alright, guys. So we're watching a brethren of the free life. He was dearly loved and dearly hated through a certain community. He was a guy that you was able to watch, and he lived vicariously through me, and he'd always fantasize over the things that I did because he was an older gentleman and he couldn't do certain things that I've done, and he was pretty cool. And you know, some of the toxic community members like Tracy, Community Rewind, Evan, they would fuck with him, and apparently I guess before he died, he deleted the main channel that he used to have, where it would come up with the whole community fucking with him. And when Evan went to go buy or send him money to get a hotel, he trolled the shit out of Evan. It was hilarious. I wish I could get that part, but unfortunately not. So, he was mourning, in that video that you're watching, he was mourning the loss of my dog, Cypress. That many, many, many people would try to say that I abused, which I clearly didn't. They used the dog to, as an opening to hate me more. So, yeah, we're gonna get right back to watching Dog Lips. Patrick.
That dog yet? Are you giving him a hard time, Tracy? Is he giving you a hard time, Jose?
I'm getting her cremated tomorrow.
Oh. Talk too soon, Pat. I don't understand what you're saying, Michelle. What does that mean?
I just ignore her.
Michelle?
No, Tracy.
Why?
She's been a cunt.
Why would anybody, Tracy? I like you a lot, Tracy. Why would you give anybody a hard time when their dog passed? I don't get it. I'll be up in a few. All right. Good job, buddy. Oh, look at that little puppy.
Yeah, I might just keep her photos up and her icon pictures and up as for a while, I guess.
I'm covering up my Jose. This is gonna soak in, don't you know? How many hours to go? How many hours to go to Cypress Pass?
She passed it at 10:45. 10:45 a.m. Central Time.
So you haven't had a chance to wake up in the morning and she's not there. It's gonna suck, Jose. You have my number.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to call me sir, but I remember when I woke up and I'd expect to let my dog out or I'd go to sleep and the pattern wasn't there after 5 years or whatever time I had Sakari. And it threw my whole life off. Hey Deborah, how you doing? Did you find something to drink?
I have sodas.
No alcohol?
No, not yet. I gotta pay my half into the burial and stuff.
But do you think about drinking because of your dog?
I can't afford it right now.
No, that's not my question. I don't care. Do you think about getting drunk because your dog died?
I can't think about that right now, dude. I got more
So
shit.
obviously the answer is yes.
No, I can't.
If I were to throw you $50, would you buy some alcohol?
I could do it before. I could do it now before they close at 12.
Somebody wanted to come up and I think it was Deborah. Anyway, so in other words, you wouldn't mind having a drink and celebrate your life, or
I literally, when I made that video, I asked for help with cremations, and I'm gonna use that money for getting her cremated. So I do what tomorrow when we go to the vet, I'll do a video instead of a live stream because I don't know how the vet's gonna react to it. It's all on my GoPro.
Hello, Andrew.
What's up there, man? Thank you for your support. Thank you for your condolences.
Doing?
We didn't hear you, Andrew.
Helps you to get. No, I said I hope it helps you to get her a proper. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to jump up real quick, man. I'm sorry that you're going through this, man. You know, I know sometimes we look at our animals as our family, and it's hard, bro. But just man, stay strong and know that your dog's gonna always walk with you. You know, it's always gonna
Yes,
be there.
sir.
You know, so
Yeah, well, can I say
don't
something?
let it
What,
don't let it take you to a
when
fucked up place, brother.
when she was passing away, I grabbed her paw to comfort her, and she squeezed my hand.
Yeah. That's it. That's telling you right there, bro. What she was doing that, bro, to tell you that she was doing that to tell you. You know what I mean? That you know what I mean? Thank you, man. Like I love you.
She was squeezing my hand.
Like that's their
I
way,
had her hand in my paw.
bro. Somehow, some.
You know what? Y'all saw some pictures of something that, okay, I had a tarp that had ropes on, and Nikki and her hating crew tried to turn it around and said that Cypress was choked out over that, which was not. Good job, Buddy even busted the myth of it being around her neck or suffocated or anything like that. But, you know, haters are gonna hate. They're gonna just fucking do everything in their fucking power to diminish me. So, I'm no longer in communications with that lady. That's in Louisiana. So, she was trying to get me to get rid of Cypress. And it was, I take responsibility. Because I should have took Cypress with me to the store, but I couldn't leave Cypress because she was sick, and I felt like she was being poisoning every time I went to the store to go use the bathroom, because I was not allowed to use the indoor bathroom because there was another fella there that would or could have explained things a little bit better, but the ladies that lived there didn't like the fact that, or should I say, didn't like strangers in their house per se. But anyway, I should have left when Cypress was in a capable manner of walking. I should have ditched the area and get Cypress on a freight train and take her to a hospital. I've ridden trains with Cypress. I was capable of getting her in and out of a train all by myself. I know I fucked up. I could take responsibility of her death, knowing the fact that people in the area would say, you gotta watch out, people will kill your dog. Just because they can. If I would have took the first signs of her being poisoned, I could have got her out of the equation fast. But, whatever she digests because of these people, it took fast. You know, no dogs in history ever died from limping and limping. That's all she had was arthritis, and she just like fucking bled out. Whatever she was eating, because of these people, she bled out, and there was no way to get her to the vet in time. By the time we got to the vet, it was 2 fucking lanes. I couldn't explain the shit that was going on because I was at the residence. Doglips knew what was going on, but he knew that I was in a place that I couldn't speak out about it.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm sorry, bro. You know, and man.
Hello.
Jose,
Yes.
you remember what I just told you? When I went to the vet, I drove by this vet just the other day. I said that's where Sakari died. Because that was...
For any people that just lost their dog, or you know of somebody that just lost their dog, before you take it to the vet and spend $570-something bucks, I don't know how much is up here in Pennsylvania, but in Louisiana it was dirt cheap because what I did was contact funeral homes and ask them, hey, do you guys do pet cremation? And when you do pet cremations through the funeral homes, it's usually around 170 to 200 bucks. It's a lot cheaper than everything else. Going through a actual veterinarian that has that capabilities. So the one that Nikki Badass Bitch contacted was a crematory that whatever it's called, a cremium or I can't speak of it, but they had a funeral home that was capable of cremating Cypress for a dirt cheap price. $500 is not cheap though. Any price is really not that cheap, but the cremation center for humans actually is the same for dogs. So just call a funeral home, ask them if they cremate pets. If they don't, keep calling around. You'll find somebody eventually. Take that as a recommendation.
In Brookings, not Crescent City, and she died in that. I asked people for help to get her buried, and I watched her die. And anyway, he said she gave me a paw.
But this is how I have
Kari gave me her smile. I pet her on the head before the doctor gave her a shot to put her to sleep and then die. And she smiled at me. And I dream about it every night, man. How you doing? Good job, buddy.
Hey, guys. Hey, first of all, I just wanted you two guys to talk because, you know, Pat just went through this. And this, you know, Jose is processing a lot of feelings right now, and that's going to be tough on him. And I think, you know, you just mentioned drinking or whatever. Like, you know, I think that if that's what you want to do, man, don't feel guilty about that is what I'm saying. Like,
no, I can't afford it.
We made sure, and we're going to keep making sure that you're going to get her a proper burial, and that's definitely going to happen. So have your feelings. You got to feel these feelings, Jose. If you don't feel these feelings, you're going to pack them down, and it's going to turn into something else. So go ahead and feel the feelings. And also, I just want to ask, hey, Doglips, are you drinking again, man, or are you just upset because you're remembering Sakari? I just wanted to ask.
Oh, I'm sipping on a few.
Okay.
All right, there, you dragonfly. Get the fuck out of here.
I ain't got no idea. I never have I?
I didn't do that.
No, I knew you would tell the truth. I mean, I could just tell, but hey, man, to each his own. And
Well,
I think it's important you two fellas talk right now because you both have similar. Jose's going through it today. It's not even been 12 hours. Literally, she died in his arms.
Yeah, I know my dog did pretty much too. But literally, yeah, I'm drinking, but it happened way before Cypress died.
Do you think being around that guy, I forget what his name is, you think being around that guy kind of influenced you that way?
Life's pressure, I guess.
Because I saw how disappointed you were in him when he went back out. I was
very disappointed in him. He didn't even make an effort to try to straighten up. He's got kids.
Right. And then the other guy who got out also went right back to it. And I could see that you were like, man, none of you fellas are sticking to it. Like nobody that you were in there with was sticking to it, right?
Well, you go to jail for as long as I did, Eddie, and you think about what did I do wrong in life, and my charges and all this, and it did me a lot of good. I quit smoking cigarettes, which I shouldn't be, and I quit drinking alcohol, and I was taken care of. And there's a certain part of it that is an advantage, especially people that are homeless or kind of struggling in life. Jail can kind of straighten your ass out. But then when you want to be an individual and not told what to do, you want your freedom back, and then the struggle begins again over the same stuff unless I change it. And I haven't figured out how to change it yet, because I sit here every day and talk to people like you.
What's your advice to Jose right now in this moment? Having just gone
cry all you can, man. That dog was the best friend you'd ever have. You can never replace her. Your life has changed. And to handle that change, Jose, congratulations. If you have any advice, because now that we've been in the same position of our favorite friends, there's a reason there's a man's best friend is a dog. And you can call me anytime, Jose.
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir, though.
This might be a little disturbing, but for right now, this is how we have Cypress. She's in there. She's tarped up, bagged up.
Put them on a full screen. I want to see that. Can you put them on full screen, please? I want to see that. Wow, Jose. God damn. So she's in a bin with ice?
Well, I don't see her.
Go ahead and show it. Hey, Jose, go ahead and show it, man. It's okay. You got to do what you got to do, man. I mean, you don't have a refrigeration system. You have to do what you got to do. All right, yeah. So, okay, I see what you're doing with a fan. And do you have ice in there? You're muted. You're muted, Jose.
I just turned off the fan so I can turn on the light to show you. She's I have a tarp. I tarped her up. I put ice. She's in there.
God damn.
Yes.
That's real sad, dude. God damn. I hate this for you, dude. God damn.
You know how much I loved her.
God, the fucking heat in Louisiana, man, is no joke. Like, if you can't get to the hospital, well, obviously you can get to the hospital, but for animals, for like a dog, you kind of have to wait till Monday, and it happened on Sunday, and dude, it was terrible. I can't explain it, dude. I did what I thought was right. And, the morticians or the, people that do the cremation was like, wow, you're the first one that actually did this type of things. Usually the dog just shows up in a box. Stinky from high hell. But they liked the fact that I was, considerate to my own animal.
Yeah, man. God dang, man. I'm brokenhearted for you. I am, brother. You keep muting yourself. Your hand must keep touching the button.
So
That is hard to see that, guys. That's real life shit right there.
You know,
that's
Eddie,
reality when you're broke and don't have shit.
Yeah, I know, man. You're being resourceful. I'm trying to help you. I didn't get my live stream up quick enough because my mother-in-law thought I was the DoorDash driver for the last half an hour, and I had to deal with that. And so once I got her sort of back to normal, it was like our Dog Lips was already on, so I was like, I'll just come on here. But I'm gonna do a solo stream for, I just want to help you get the funds up. It's more than $200. It's like $200 just to do the cremation or whatever. It's also getting there. Like, what's your plan on getting her to the vet to do this? Like, how are you gonna ship her there?
The lady that I'm staying with, she has a friend, and the friend with the truck. So we're gonna haul her to the regular vet because the emergency vet wanted way more than like 200.
And that's a pretty decent. Didn't you say it was like 70 miles or some shit?
Yes, we was only 20 miles away. 20 miles away, and
nowhere.
We pulled in. I called the lady because they also went. The lady that I'm staying with, the family. I called her. I said, "Hey, tell I don't want to divulge names. I'm going to just say tell the driver to just slow down and just pull over for a second." Well, here in Louisiana, people, if you pull into a driveway, people are going to investigate. And as you saw in the live stream, I yelled out, everything's fine. My dog just passed. You could hear him say, take your time, grieve, in other words. It was kind of tough. I was writing everything down. What I saw this morning, I wrote down at 9:45. I woke up, noticed her next to a pool of blood, and about 10 o'clock, she was doing okay-ish, drinking a little bit of water. And as soon as we got her into the truck, she started downgrading, and about 10:40 is when I saw her having a little bit of discomfort, and then 10:44 she was having a real hard time breathing. So normally when I did, because this what are the trainings that I did for search and rescue and like how to assist with the airways, I grabbed her tongue, I pushed my finger down so she could actually breathe. At that point, I don't know if she had any kind of internal bleeding or anything. So I couldn't do CPR or chest compressions. And I lifted her tongue up and I saw how white it was. 10:45, she was a goner. "10:45 this morning, she was a goner. 20 miles.
Wow. It's amazing that you kept track of all the details like that, Jose.
Sad.
Well,
this will be a day that we all will remember. It's part of everybody here.
Don't be driving today, Dog Lips. I don't want to see Sam fucking snitching you out.
When I grabbed her paw, she literally squeezed it. She squeezed my paw like it's okay.
Jose, it's going to soak into all these thoughts that you're coming and explaining to us. Are just going to amplify. You're going to remember that thought, and it's going to be in your brain when you sleep. You're going to see it in your head. Trust me, Jose, I said many times, and everybody that's listening, when Sakari goes, I go. And you saw what I did. And I'm still trying to do. Because Jose, he's by himself, man. He's on this. He lives out of a backpack. I live out of my car in a trailer. And you got one partner, and you got your dog. When they're gone, your purpose leaves.
Jose needs a dog lips now.
Hey, Jose, did you ever? I mean, did you ever figure out the source of the bleeding? How much blood was it?
It wasn't too much, but I think they're gonna what I heard, because another dog rescue is opting to do some autopsy to see the true cause of death.
I bet they open her up and it says "warn the fuck out." I'm just kidding. She's been everywhere though. That dog has got to have the record for the most states.
Why would you do that, Jose? Just out of curiosity? My dog died, and I just want to leave it alone, you know.
Well,
my
yeah,
dog, but Sakari died from old dog disease, and if you look it up, there's a technical name. It's when their eyes start spinning.
You gotta also remember, if you're on a property that is a dog rescue, they have to make sure she didn't die of any contagious diseases or anything. So if she had died, they can properly handle their dogs with the proper veterinarian care. You know, that's the thing about being on a dog rescue farm, is that you had to do everything by the law.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I've thought about going to voluntary work at the Humane Society. Just be around dogs. You know, when I see a dog, I smile.
They give you something to do too, man. You should. That'd be good for you, dog lips.
What are you talking about?
That'd be good for you. Give you something to do. Keep your mind busy. Get yourself attached to another dog.
Sean Kelly.
Patrick Welsh. How was vacation, bud?
What?
How was vacation?
When was that?
Oh, you just got back, didn't you? 6 months. It's quite a stretch.
Oh, 5 months actually, but yeah, that was it was a vacation for a while, and believe me, I don't have to worry about who feeds me, who keeps me warm, who tells me how to do whatever I have to do.
You look a lot better, man. You do, really.
Yeah, you do well with drugs, man. And I heard you enjoyed working. I saw the way you reacted when you were talking to that fella about you guys working together. Yeah. I could see you enjoyed doing healthy, sober type shit, and like it's in you still. You know what I mean? There's a happiness for life that's still in you. I see it.
Well, I appreciate that, and if you look up my phone number, if you have it, I've been self-employed all my life, and I just like to. I'd rather be working than laying in a bed, and right now that I'm out of jail, all I have to do is talk to you guys or sit in my car and find out a place to stay. When I was in jail, I was a dishwasher, but that's part of the operation. There's cooks. The guy that was on my stream, he was a cook. And he's a fucking good cook too, but he wasn't very good on the outside. But
Hey man, I was a
no,
radio janitor, so I
That's a
know the
whole
feeling.
nother cook.
he was a
Yeah,
good cook.
cooking
But when
something
he got out,
else.
huh?
He was so lit the other night, dude. God almighty. I'd never seen anybody look like that before. I really
Yeah,
haven't. Like, I hear about it all the time, but I'd never seen it in real life.
Well, I did see it, and you put something up about that. I saw that, and
Yeah, I
that
posted
was
some stills.
and I
His
and I
eyes were
didn't
tripping me out. Doglips, how did you manage to be around that guy with his eyes like that?
Well, put it this way, that's another reason I left the area that I was in. Because you have a habit of staying in the same spot that's safe. Well, he knew where I was, and he just show up, and I really didn't want him here.
So you didn't plan to meet
feed
him that night? He just popped up on your vehicle while you were on the live stream?
many times. And I had to feed him. I had to get him high, and he couldn't take care of himself at all. He went into the woods. He smelled like shit. I thought I smelled.
Damn,
How you doing, bro?
Jose, do not go to Crescent City. I'll start with that.
I have no plans for California.
Crescent City actually is a pretty good place.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It is.
Keeps you busy. If
Well,
you got a
when I came down to where I'm at, it's kind of scary in a way, because for over a year I was in Crescent City, and I just, for some reason this morning, there's a guy that was hitchhiking, and I needed to ride down south, and I ended up where I'm at, and I had to get out of there anyway. My trailer's up that way, so I'll be back, but I really don't know where I'm going to go.
Is your trailer being stored? Are you paying money to have your trailer stored?
Yeah, Green Bicycles helped me out on all that, if you remember. But
yeah, I know he started it. I didn't know if he was going to continue the
it
payments.
was $50 a night, or $50 a month. I mean,
damn, fuck, dude, you might want to live in that thing. It was $50 a night.
No, $50 a month. I apologize. To store my vehicle and my trailer, and they go by the square footage, so it'll be about $35-40. So I'll use my trailer as storage if I need something out of my car to bring in the trailer for that price.
Whatever happened to Mountain Man? Is he still around?
I think he might have died.
Oh, no, really?
I went in to get a phone shot the other day, and all my numbers got transferred, and I called his number, and it's disconnected.
Oh, well, hopefully he just didn't pay the bill.
No, hopefully, but he told me that he was in the hospital with 2 heart attacks. He died in the hospital. They brought him back to life, and there's a lady that he used to live with in Grants Pass, and I don't have her number to verify that.
That sucks.
I don't think he's with us anymore.
He was a cool dude.
Yeah, he was a good man. I met him on the streets.
Yeah, and basically every other person I've seen you meet on the streets has been a thorn in your side at one point or another. But I mean, who knows? I think you definitely do better having a dog, because I feel like I feel like you need some kind of companion, and that's why you end up meeting up with these crazy fucks on the streets, because you want to hang out and talk to a human being, But when you have your dog, you're not so inclined. You don't really give 2 shits.
Well, I do though, Eddie. I don't know.
Can you touch your brain?
I don't know if you've ever watched all of my streams. A lot of them I have somebody that came out of the woods or something, and I usually ask them, "How did you get here?" And so I like to talk to people, but I don't want them to. It's amazing how when I give to people, and I don't talk about this because many people, I have heartburn here, so sorry. Many people have given to me, and I don't like saying this, but I passed it along. Believe me, when I sit in this car, I throw out a lot of bucks. And it's just because I feel like it.
Well, somebody has to fund the drugs.
I don't care what they spend it on.
Yeah, no, I get it, dude. You're a good fella. What I meant to say earlier was that you are more content when you have your dog with you. You're not so desperate maybe for company. Yeah, because I saw how disappointed you were in that guy that he relapsed. You were like fucking, you had some, damn, I don't know, some trust invested that he would stay sober because you're doing it. It's like, hey, man, we're doing this together, you know, kind of thing. And then he went off and did his thing. And you're like, feel like you're kind of flapping in the wind, the only guy who's left sober.
Well, the thing about him, his name is Sean. And the thing about Sean is that he was going.
Well, then he's definitely trouble.
Well,
his name is Sean.
Buddy. He wanted to go to Ontario, Oregon for the wrong reasons. And he used me in jail to try to get out of jail early. He got out of jail like 70 some days early because of me. Because we were supposed to both go to Ontario, Oregon, which is the same place that Sam stole that dog.
I know. I was going to make a joke about that, but I was working on it, so I didn't think.
Yeah, I know where that park is anyway. I have kids that live out in that area. And anyway, he decided to go into the woods and find his meth. Within 30 minutes of me going to get a phone, because my phone was busted because I got in a hassle with the cops, and I needed a phone. That's my lifeline. Yeah. And I went to Cricket in Crescent City, and he came out of the woods and said, I found a friend. His eyes were, well, I think you put out pictures of him with his eyes.
Yeah, I saw you. They're crazy.
Oh, yeah, he's totally. I've never experienced that before.
Me neither.
I've experienced a lot of drunks and this and that, but not people on meth and heroin and.
Hey man, I thought he was gonna rob you or something, dude. He looked all fucked up, like he didn't care who was watching. He was just gonna.
Oh, believe me, I hit anything. I found out what thievery is when you know, I drink a lot, and I might. When I'm drinking.
So somebody in the comments asked, what's the name of the vet? I don't know the name of the vet, but when I get to the vet, I'll show a little bit of a live stream, and so you guys can tell that I'm going there, and you know, because we got a lot of people second guessing this.
Oh, come on, man. You know, y'all got to put that shit down for a little bit, man. Just fucking, everybody needs to grow up a minute, right?
Jose.
Quit it with the fucking he deserved it or he ran her into the ground. That, you know, hey.
Fucking disgusting.
That dog was a tool for Jose, absolutely. But Jose loved that dog as much as he's loved anything else in the world. And
hey, Jose,
it's hard for Jose to even show love because of the way he's been brought up. So,
Jose, and good job, buddy. I remember when I told people that I used my dog when I flew a sign, I'd fly a sign saying anything helps. But when I had Sakari with me, I made $200 in an hour once because I had a beautiful dog. But they put in Jose, they put in my mind, that's the only reason you had your dog is to get money. Bullshit.
No, I didn't. Only reason I had Cypress is to keep company and alert me when there's wild critters or somebody coming up.
And there you have it. That's the truth, 100%. Now tell the truth about how you feel about going back out in the woods right now.
Well, without an added security alarm, I called her. I used her as like a security alarm. It's going to be a little different.
Big time.
I can't get as drunk as I did with Cypress.
I thought you were talking about Cypress.
Because regardless of either how drunk I was, I still woke up when I heard her growling.
Yeah, and that's the part that I feel terrible for, because I think she became a very vital part of your journey. And I didn't see you with the other dog, with Chaplin. I didn't see you with Chaplin, you know, like live. I look back at old videos or whatever, but I didn't see you live. I just know that you had dog. You've got a long history now of what, I don't know, 8 years in a row or 9 with having a dog. Am I right?
Yes.
And so that's a big difference. And are you going to try to get another dog? Is that something you want to do?
Right now, I'm just financially not capable of affording another dog.
That's responsible.
There's some harsh truth. I hope people put that.
I love you. Hey, Jose, I wanted to ask you a question. I believe, and you might want to check up on this, if you don't have all the money right now to cremate Cypress, I believe you can still take her and they'll hold her, you know what I mean, in a thing right there.
Well, we can't come up with $500 real quick.
Well, the lady said,
I donated
the
already.
person that's gonna help, they said if I could come up with like $200-300, she'll pay the rest.
Well, you should already have what you should already have.
I got 225.
How much?
225 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have to remember, you know, there's this and that's that are kind of, you know, gas and other little things that happen along the way. So if they're saying 2 to 3, then we need to try to raise at least 3 to 350. Right? I would say for extra money, make sure everything gets done. And what Andrew just said was, you could probably even put some money down if you don't have it all at once to get the process started. And over the next few days, we'll clean it up.
Yeah, they'll hold her for you, so at least she's not where she's at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have like a little holding thing for her, or whatever, like that. Until
I have a proper freezer for her, and
I didn't want to. I'm trying to. I don't know the proper word to say, but you know what I mean.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Listen to Andrew trying to dance around it when he's literally got her in a box with ice and a fan on right now, Andrew. This is the hardest I've ever seen anybody work to keep a dog, you know, like in death state with deteriorating. It's very, very real. That's the realest it gets right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know.
I even got her on a pallet. She's tarred, 2 bags. A bag of ice, literally in a 50-gallon bag.
Hey, Jose, I'm gonna I sent you what I sent you.
I'm just goofing with you, Andrew. Hey, Andrew,
I know, bro. But I'm gonna have my wife right now, Jose. I sent that to you, but I'm gonna have my wife go on to that Etsy. And she's gonna get you. I'm gonna get you a little thing, man, like a little something, so you could like when you get your ashes, you could put a little bit like in a little thing or whatever, and wear it around your neck or whatever. You know what I mean? So you can have it right there.
I'm actually just gonna keep her because with my last dog, she came with ashes in a box, and I'm just gonna keep her in that. And I'm not gonna open the bag up or anything.
No, but listen to me, and I want you to know this. My dog that just passed away 2 months ago was probably half the size of Cypress, and that box is heavy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? The ashes are literally the same weight as the dog's gonna be, plus the box that it's gonna be in. You know what I'm saying?
You should probably send home too, Jose, just in case something does happen on the road.
You know,
and it'll be safe. And you can he's talking about.
My parents are a little pissed that I left Chaplin's ashes in my secondary luggage bag. They found it. They were cleaning up some of the stuff, and they're kind of pissed that I left her there.
Well, shame on them.
We need to make arrangements, Jose.
But yeah, that's what they're talking about is right, Jose. You can't be walking around with her on. She's 80 pounds or whatever. You can't be walking around with that on your back.
She's only gonna weigh probably about, I don't know, 10 pounds, 8 pounds.
Andrew just told you she's gonna weigh what she weighs, and what he's also saying is they're gonna get you a little, a little thing that you can wear around your neck that's got like her paw in it. You know what I mean? Or a little thing that you can fucking put on your wrist, and you can say, "This is where I held her paw," and that's her paw, and that little.
Good job, buddy. It's like this can, and take a couple ashes out here and put it on a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got necklaces with like 4 of my friends' ashes in it. It's a little bullet.
And another cool thing about it is hopefully you'll have enough too. So check it out. When you get your dog cremated, the day that you take Cypress there, they should give you a paw print right then and there. Where's that paw print at? The one that we have. Let me show you.
I'll pay to get you. I will pay if you will tattoo that paw print on you.
Hold on.
I already got a paw print on me.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jose. If you get Cypress's paw print tattooed on you, anywhere you want, I'll pay for it.
I was thinking getting my last dog on my right arm and her on my left arm.
Hey, look at
Put them on your calves. Your calves. That's your dogs, buddy. My dogs are barking.
You mean the feet?
Yeah, like when your feet get tired, you say my dogs are barking.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's the Jose. Look at that, bro.
I was getting some soda.
Well, let me see that one.
And this one.
That's my dog print on my leg.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all can see it.
That's
cool.
Man, I was planning to get her a little cart for the bike.
And then they're gonna give you a box of this.
Jose, you got the dog still. You can take a print of her paw and get a tattoo on your leg, and then she'll walk with you everywhere you go.
I'm not gonna disturb her until they do it. I let them do it.
Yeah, let the pros do it. You've done it.
I know.
Fucking hey, man. You got her in a homemade refrigerator.
Shit, Jose, think about the good side now, though. You got to fly around.
Yeah.
Greyhound.
I could go on the IP2 bus now, huh?
This motherfucker
I don't want to hear
all
no
over the
excuses.
country.
No excuses about hopping trains.
Jose, now you can get motels without worrying about if you have a dog.
Yeah.
I bet that does give you a lot more freedom,
Now
man.
you guys can't call the animal cops and try to get her away from me.
Shit.
Yeah.
We lost that.
You ain't got to worry about that no more.
Hey,
Well, cheers,
but it makes that last
cheers,
day. And I'm sorry to interrupt you, fellas. But it makes that last day when Jose was leaving even sadder because I was saying bye to Cypress and she'd wag her tail. In that video where Jose leaves, I was like, all right, bye Cypress, bye baby. And she would wag her tail as they're walking away. And then it would stop moving. And I'd say, see you, puppy, or like, bye Cyppies. And she'd wag her tail and keep walking. It was almost like she was turning around, blowing me a kiss.
And then Jose's like, quit stalking me. And Cypress looks at Jose like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I thought we liked
Oh, Hoser. Yeah, it really sucks for you, dude. Like, I was in tears today, dude. To be honest.
So was I, but you know what, Sean? Sean.
Yeah.
I actually knew that damn dog.
I don't trust you.
That's fine. You ain't got to.
Why should I?
I don't know.
You come up here, but I still don't trust you, man.
I didn't ask you to trust me.
I did not see you where dog lips crossed over.
Buddy.
But
I don't know about that anymore, man. Like, Sam's kind of... He's done fucked up, man. Like, and here's the thing with Sam was like, I was trying to figure if I was around him, I could kind of guide him better ways, but he wants to do what the fuck he's gonna do, dude.
He was your puppet. You got to be kidding me.
I don't know about that.
Not really.
I don't know about all that.
I think Sean was more like his white knight. If anything, Sean was trying to, like, put the good side of his hand. you know, well, Sean always saw the good in Sam, and then fucking he wanted other people to see the good in Sam. And if like shit, dude, one night me and Sam got into it, and I said some shit. It was on nobody's live stream, some random live stream, and I got a fucking phone call the next day from Sean talking about, did you just, you know, say blah 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 about Sam? Like, you know, he was sticking up for Sam hard.
Cause I'm broke too.
And when Sam was shit, like, you know, nobody liked, but he was somebody who knew Sam. Like, he'd been around Sam for sort of like me and Jose. So go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dog Lips. Go ahead, man.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I got a gentleman that just asked me if he could spare something, and asked me if he could come over. So I might have another live contestant on the Price is Right.
Give him a pop can. So yeah, I can spare a pop can for you to piss in.
Hey, you mind if I put you in?
We don't need more going on right now, Dog Lips.
Hey, Jose. All
of it's gonna be broke.
Is there a vet place by Jose?
I'm all right, man.
That's what they're gonna look to see if they're going to see. Because that's a long drive to go that much distance.
Hey, Jose, I just wanted to throw something out there. Like, I know you're gonna get your dog.
6.5 pounds. You know, there's cinnamon and myrrh and a couple things mixed in there, but none of the 6.5 pounds.
I hope you don't mind.
If you go to the original Hebrew text in the book of Exodus.
Oh yeah, he doesn't mind.
Hey, I bet you guys name's Alex.
She was supposed to go to the vet one day to see what was going on with her, but she couldn't make it.
My name is Pat. I'm pleasure to meet you, man.
Patagonia?
Pat, just Pat.
Oh. Hey, what's up,
Dog Lips is my channel name.
What's his name, Pat?
Pat, you got
what's
him.
your name?
You got him fucking.
Fuzzy Scruff.
What?
That's Tallywhack, that I just asked. They're partying just like you and me, trying to survive.
That's cool. Yeah, if you look at there's like some Muslims a certain part of
Yeah,
they do it like
that's awesome.
crazy,
yeah, bro, just partying,
dancing around, crazy, smoking hashish. You know what I mean? I guess they keep it strictly hashish and not all
I wouldn't mind
ecstasy and all the stuff that we do.
I haven't done that, but these stones are good.
Yeah, Dog Lips is gonna be on that same shit the dude was on in about 10 minutes.
That's good job, buddy, right there. I've been doing this I live in my car right now. I have a travel trailer.
I was too. I was living in my car, Toyota Tacoma. It was like grandma's inheritance, but
that guy just said that's good job, buddy, to this guy, and this guy's going like, "What the fuck is a good job, buddy?"
Oi!
Sure, you have no transportation.
He's like, "That's Tallywhacker."
Oi!
It's good job, buddy. The guy's like, "What? Fucking Muslims are partying down here, bro."
Oh, he's not. Are you a dirty kid?
He's got COVID, by the way.
He ain't
This
no
guy,
dirty kid.
Put this in your mouth. Hey, guy, just stick this in your mouth, and then I will. How about that?
Yeah, go get them herpes.
I do this out of boredom.
Hey, and make sure you cough a little bit too before I hit that.
I know you got a good hit.
German Shepherd.
Hepatitis C. That's how that happens.
Dog Lips, you're gonna get COVID 20.
Hepatitis C happens that way.
How am I going to do that? Good job, buddy.
I'm just kidding with you. How am I gonna do that? Good job, buddy. There you go. Right in your mouth. Right after that guy just sugared all of it. There you go. Get all that talk. Keep it. Keep it. Damn, bro. That's a lung you have on you.
Don't talk to the dog because she's looking at her.
Well, good to see everybody.
Right there. Here, stranger I've never met that talks crazy. Put this in your mouth, then I will.
What are you talking about?
that could go wrong in multiple ways.
Hey, Jose.
Yes, sir.
You know what I was thinking about is, you know, your dog has been on a lot of adventures with you, man. Would be cool too is when you get your ashes some of your little favorite spots that you've been at with your dog, man, you could leave a little bit of rashes there, you know?
Yeah. She really loves lakes and rivers, so she would go wade. She wouldn't swim, but she would wade in it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can invest in some really cool, like necklaces or wristlets or something with her ashes in it and sell them on josesandersjourneys.com.
You'd probably do good with that because there's a lot of people that have love for that dog, you know?
Yeah.
Do it limited. Only make 10 of them. Limited. So you have 1 of 10.
Yeah.
And look, Jim started like one angle, it's all covered.
The final eBay. That's a great
Slab
one,
City with her ashes. I'm not having that episode again.
We are on this guy's channel, and he's talking to some dude. He doesn't even know.
They're sharing things in their mouth.
They are. They're just going back and forth. They're like, "Can you put more on it with your mouth? What else is in there? Put it under your tongue."
Yes. Well, yeah. We might as well just French kiss.
Let's see what your temperature is, and then we'll see what mine is.
Oh fuck! Well, Jose, dude, I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't know what else to say, but stay strong, dude.
I think you're handling it well, Jose, and you're doing the right things, man. I mean, shit, I could not do what you have to go through right now. I mean, that's creative, to say the very least.
Someone said there's an empty box with a fan on it. So if you guys want to fucking see, there's
Don't do that, man.
dog in here.
Don't even entertain that shit, man. Why are you gonna entertain that shit?
Fuck
Don't
them,
entertain that
Jose.
shit, man.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Hey, Jose, being untrollable is ignoring it. Fuck that. You got to be untrollable right now. For her sake, don't. What is that called? Y'all help me out. Like, she doesn't want to be seen like that. What's that called? Fuck. It's not
calling, man. Have more respect.
Dignity. There you go. Her dignity. You're her dignity protector, Jose.
You know, today we went to a truck stop where this lady works, and I asked, "Hey, can we not do this in front of the public? Can we find a secluded spot?" As I want to give her some dignity, though.
Yeah, well, then you did show her on the live stream, but also, like, that was in the moment. You didn't really overshow her, and we could all tell. Everybody can tell she's passed away. We all saw her. So, and you know, I don't think that was bad. I think that was in the moment. It was true. It was your real feelings. You shouldn't be worried about that. That's not what I mean. What I mean, when someone demands you show them her, you can tell them to suck on it.
Might be a hybrid, but I'm not sure.
They're all hybrids.
Yeah, most of them are, but I looked at the label and
now they're saying that there is.
Oh, we got another fucking chemist here.
At all, and that
this thing you've been sucking on isn't my germs. It's a hybrid.
Dog, let's get this guy on YouTube.
I was just sucking on another guy's hand down the street. And so I'm mixing his with yours and yours
Hey,
with mine.
Hey, you guys,
you're on there.
I'm gonna jump off.
Look at that face.
Again, Jose. Hey, sorry, man. I'm sorry that you have to go through this. And may your dog rest in peace, brother.
More stretched out.
Yeah, it's too bad that you had to say that over some stranger.
My uncle had a indica dog.
I'm gonna keep listening, fellas. I might come back up. It was good to talk to you, Tally. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, you guys too, man.
Jose, my heart's with you, homeboy. Hang in there. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, man. Hey, Tally.
Good talking to you.
Hey, Tally, you have a good night, Jose. You have a good night too, huh?
Thank you.
You know, a hatch plant that was like 11 feet tall. Like
I know
13
I shot you what I shot you, Jose, but I mean, if at the
I
end,
appreciate it.
if you don't get anything else, man, you need to
straight up
little
and
help
down.
to reach that final
I
goal.
don't know that much about it.
Like,
I've grown a couple crops.
Yes, sir. I appreciate everything you guys have done. Thank you.
Sure, man.
God, like
Sorry again, bro. Wow. Oh shit, maybe we could talk a little bit now.
Who pulled out?
I think Dog Lips did.
So you gonna hang out there for a while still, Jose?
Yeah, I gotta rack up some money and figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna cry like a little fucking bitch when I get her back, with her ashes back.
Little room
brother. It's
underneath
live.
the stairs and shit. Like open up a picture, and there's like 4 2-foot sticks of fluorescent tube lighting, and each corner of the little box, and he's got these little plants shrubbed out, so freaking crazy. And then he sits them under the lights, like, you know, a little taller than they should be, and they just stretch.
Hey, what's this guy's name, Dog Lips?
What's your name?
JJ.
JJ.
JJ Johnson?
No, but JJ.
But JJ?
Yeah. What's your name?
You're so fucked up, Tally.
No.
Kelly, what's your name, asshole?
No, I'm asking, like, does he got a YouTube name? Not his personal name.
No.
Oh, well, tell him to get on YouTube, man. This guy would be a hit.
Well, he just happened to walk by, and
You ever check out
Hey.
YouTube, guy? You should check it out and get a channel. You get some followers and.
well, he's. Can you hear him?
It takes a weed nerd like Subcool to stand me much. He's smoking a vape pen, and so and all I want to do is talk about weed. But you know,
What?
You got pretty technical there for a minute.
How long have you been out of the nut house?
they're flowers actually, not nuts.
How long you been out of jail? You fucking prick.
Are you gelling or are you swelling your melon?
Why do you think you got out of the nut house? What made you say that, Mr. Sean? Yeah, you're still there. You want to answer, huh?
Hoopy or Yukon.
All right, brother.
For my last dog, it took 2 weeks to get her back.
Hey, pleasure to meet you, man.
Change or a couple bucks.
I'm so broke. I just gave a bunch of money away all day long.
Change it all.
Oh, I got a little change. But I don't have any bucks. It's expensive to run this critter.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I don't make a lot of money.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of expensive to not have. Oh shoot! It's kind of expensive to not have my truck anymore. In between each place I gotta go, you know.
Oh.
Time is money.
Dog, somebody's in the backstage.
Oh, they are.
Maybe I'll check you out. You'll be around this area.
I'm not sure.
Right now I'm running kind of low. I'm
Huh?
probably supposed to be giving me some. Maybe I'll come back.
Jose, you ever watched that show?
I might be midnight, but are you hungry?
What do you got?
A sandwich?
Life as a deputy sheriff. You ever seen that, Jose? It's a pretty good YouTube channel. Pretty cool cop.
Man, I don't even know where it's at. Here, I'll give you one of these.
He's over in Rodney's area.
Calories right there. $34 for 16 of these.
Wow, yeah.
I got a sandwich, but it's in
The
here.
sandwich was sounding good, dude.
They're a little bit out, I guess.
What do you call a guy, a bum bumming from a bum?
Don't spange the spanger, dude.
That's a mooch,
What are you
right?
talking about? You know, Sean?
What?
I heard you got a
I'm gonna
job.
go for a bit.
Well, fuck, I've had a job for the last 10 years.
Yes. I heard you got a job, Sean.
The last 10 years I've had one. What's up?
No, I heard you got a job. You're supposed to start working
Start working when?
tomorrow or something.
Who'd you hear this from?
I don't know, on YouTube somewhere.
Oh.
Hey, Buzz. A bum from a bum.
Yeah, what do
Really?
they call that? What do they call a bum bumming from a bum?
I don't know. Only you would think of something like that. I'm not a bum.
You're both bums.
All right, Sean.
You missed me, haven't you?
All right, bud.
I missed you, Dog Lips. I'm gonna have to ask Charles that one. He's probably got the answer.
You are a total idiot.
What do you mean an idiot?
Do you know how to write English?
Right as in RIGHT?
What's your highest grade of education, Sean?
2 weeks into my second, or 2 weeks into my second grade.
No, straight up. Did you graduate from high school?
No, I went 2 weeks into the 10th grade.
I can tell.
Okay.
You think education is important?
Not at all.
Really? Well, that answers my question right there, because you're pretty not one of the most intelligent people I've ever met. And you just
I'd agree with that.
Just did right now, Sean, what you just did right now just proved to me
What
an asshole you are.
Asking
how unsatisfied you are with your wife. Because if you were satisfied with Angie, you wouldn't be doing this. You'd be paying attention to her.
I don't get triggered. I was just asking what you call a bum bumming from a
I'm
bum.
not getting triggered. There's no triggering about it. It's called honesty.
I just don't want to see you get triggered. I don't want to push you there anymore.
Oh, perfect.
That's not my goal with you anymore, Dog Lips. You've had enough, old timer.
I've had enough? What do you mean by that?
I don't think you got too many fights left in you.
Boy,
What's
you're
up?
such a puppy. Huh?
Hey, what's up with you and Stella, dude? Like, you guys getting together and shit? You moving down there?
Why would you care?
Because that's what she's been saying.
No, she hasn't. I just got off the phone with her.
Oh, the whole time you're in jail, she's saying, "Oh, Dog Lips is gonna come down here and he's gonna live my driveway with me. I'm gonna take care of him." And
really,
yeah.
You know, if I knew how to do three-way calling, I'd get her up on here, and she'd tell you a total lie. You
well, I'm
know
sure
what?
she would tell me a total lie. You're right.
No, I didn't mean it that way. You know that. Oh, Sammy laugh. You know what? You are the director, and Sammy's the puppet.
How is that?
Because you sit at home, think you're the average guy just sitting in your covered home, whatever you have, an apartment or house or whatever.
Yeah.
And you got Sammy out there, and you make these suggestions, and he laughs, and he does it.
What do I suggest Sam to do? I suggest Sam not to call the cops on you, and he doesn't fucking listen.
Yeah, you said it might be good entertainment for a minute, didn't you?
No, he comes out, or when he came out, he's like, "I'm gonna call the cops on him." I was like, "Don't call the fucking cops on him." Listen, I'm telling you. I was like, "Don't call the cops on him, dude. That's going too far." He's like, "No, fuck that. I'm calling the cops." And then when he called the cops, I was like, "Well, if you're gonna call the cops, drive over there so we can see Dog Lips or film Dog Lips getting arrested because we know he's gonna fight the police." That's what I said. It's still on video.
Where?
On my channel.
Oh, what channel is that?
Let me look and make sure it was this channel, not the one I got taken down. Let me go look and make sure I do still got it.
I could give a fuck.
No, like, I don't condone Insan's behavior.
I could give a fuck. You know what?
I don't condone your behavior either, though.
What did I do wrong?
Oh, you're getting a little carried away in your drinking there.
That's my decision.
Now,
right?
do you think, honest question, Dog,
my
do you think,
decision, Sean, to make up what I want to do in my life without having outside interference to dictate whether I want to live or die?
Absolutely. I feel that should be your freedom, yeah.
Well, then you're contradicting yourself.
Because now I forgot what I was going to ask you.
Of course.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think if you wouldn't have went to jail, do you think you'd still be alive today?
I probably would have gone to into jail a different way.
Right.
I was heading that way. I already went to jail 3 nights before when I got in a fight with a cop. If you look at you see me with a black eye. That
To
was
me,
on
it
the
seems like
15th.
you're trying to go to jail for the help. You know you need
Sean,
help.
my dog died, man.
I
I
know.
wanted to die.
I'm not
You know,
saying
I
it in a
don't.
bad way,
You know,
bro. I'm not saying it in a bad way.
no, I don't give a shit about how you say it, Sean. I know what I was up to. And when I went to jail, I thought about it. It gave me about 5 months of thinking about what I'm thinking about. You know what? I can come
What?
out of jail and think the same fucking way and just pick up where I was.
Don't do that.
Sean.
What? Why would you want to do that?
You got
Come on, I
Angie.
thought you were smarter than me, dude. What? You got kids, dude.
Amazing. How anybody could be smarter than you.
What about your grandkids? Let's go meet grandkids and shit. Let's get in their life. You only got
Why do you have to bring up outside shit?
trying to give you something to do to think about life. Like,
what about keeping it simple and thinking about how I live day to day in the backseat of a Durango? And then I'll think about my kids after I improve myself. So quit bringing up different subjects, because everything I do, you bounce around to Sam, to my kids, to this and that, Sean, and it ain't going to fly with me because you're not only. What's the highest grade of education you've had?
14th grade.
I doubt that. That's 2 years of college.
No, I didn't go to college. I was in 14th grade when I graduated high school.
No, 12th grade is the highest level you can get in college.
No, I was in 14th grade, dude.
Okay. Well, you just answered my question. You haven't had a lot of education. Can you spell the English language?
S-P.
Sam can't.
A.
He can't even spell. I saw his autograph and his statement.
I can't
to the
spell.
cop. No, you can't. You probably have a 3rd degree education. You think that working construction is going to get you through until your body breaks down. And then you're going to have to use your head. And you don't have that to use, so you're going to be a fucking... By the time you get to be my age, if you live that long, John, you're going to be worthless.
I might be
and she will be dead. She'll be tired of you. You're lucky you got a girl to hang around, and you can just go, oh, I'm sorry, just like Sam. I'm sorry, Angie. I don't mean to be this way. I'm going to change my ways. You fucking two-faced. You know what, Sean?
What?
I've heard you talk about how you've changed and all this. I read right through it, brother.
Right.
How old
what?
are you?
How such of a good person I am? I know you read through the bullshit and see the good in me. Just like I do you. But no, Dog Lips, can you rebuild an engine?
No, but I saw you working on the rear end of your car.
All right, then.
Well, what does that mean, man?
So where I can't spell, I got the other hands-on training.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. That's what you didn't get. There's the self-taught shit, too. Big time.
Yeah.
You're completely right, Sean.
I came out of high school and I started working a ranch. Like my dad told me. So it's what happened. I went to school. It was 2 weeks into my 10th grade. My dad says, I ain't playing this bullshit this year. Do you even want to go to school anymore? I says, no. And he goes, well, you're not sitting on the couch. I says, that's fine. I started bucking bales, dude, picking rocks, cleaning stalls.
Yeah, but your body will only handle so much of that. And then you get old and you can't do that anymore, Sean. But I understand what you're saying. And do it while you can.
Yeah.
Sean, I'll tell you what.
When I start breaking, that's when I get in. I mean, I'm starting to get there now. I'm starting to kind of want to change my career towards driving.
Not to be able to walk a couple blocks without being completely winded. To wake up in the morning like I have to go to the hospital because I can't breathe. It sucks. But in my head, I'm thinking the same thing as you, baling hay or cutting wood or doing whatever. But my body don't say the same thing, bro. And I'm lucky to be here. Think about it. You have no idea. You have no idea how many times I almost died. I've had cancer. I've had pneumonia. I almost died from. I was in. I've told you all these stories, and here I am talking to
So, what kind of food did you get in jail? Did you get any commissary?
I worked in the kitchen.
No commissary?
Well, I had commissary in the soups and everything, and candy and stuff. But when I got in the kitchen, I didn't need to order commissary. I could make anything I wanted.
Did Evan send you $600?
No, he sent me 100.
Oh, I guess your charge wasn't good enough for 600. I guess.
You know what?
What?
There was no even talking about $600, Sean, and he sent me $100 when he sent Sam $200 when he went to jail up here.
You sent double
Evan told me-
$600. What I'm saying, like, you didn't go on the right crime. If you would have went on the right crime, you would have got 600.
Who is this?
I don't know.
There's two Chantellis up here, and I keep getting to know somebody's backstage.
So
And
if
it's
you,
me.
why is there two of me?
I don't know. One enough is hard enough to handle. I heard you got a new job. I already told you that.
Who'd you hear this from? What kind of job did I have?
I don't know. You're supposed to start working soon.
Who
What
told
did I
you
post
this?
it?
Who told you this?
I don't know. I was listening to some live stream, man.
Season's coming to a start, right?
Isn't that a pretty dog? Hey, Buds, how you doing? Yukon Ann? You old bitch, you. Yukon Ann. Sammy's number one, besides Kelly. Fall Boy.
All right, ladies and gents. I gotta do some family functions. I gotta hang out with the family. I'll pick this back up when I get some free time. You guys have a blessed day. There'll be a part 2 for Dog Lips, Patrick Walsh. This guy was a great guy. He was awesome. Unfortunately, we don't have any panels set up for this. Didn't plan to have panels or anything remotely towards it. My condolences goes to his families. Peace, love, stay true, and be happy.